Welcome to Thursday Night Live with Bill Tucci.
Behold his mighty hand.
Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang.
Just want to manage expectations.
Weird.
This is the worst.
What's up, heroes? Your old pal, teen sensation Billy Tucci here, coming to you live. What the hell's today's date? On the 10th of January, 2024. Happy New Year, everybody. I think this is the first Thursday Night Live with Bill Tucci for the year. So great to see you guys. Abra's 2 cents, good to see you with the ding. Paulus, good to see you too. The great Dana Genovese, good to see you, my friend. Canton Hair, good to see you too, of course. Everybody out there on Facebook, great to see you guys out there as well. Our friends, our family. We got a great show tonight. We're going to close out the SHI #1 30th anniversary original art edition Kickstarter tonight. It's going to end at 10 o'clock. I'm drinking some Oban Scotch. Cheers. And we got some great guests going to come on tonight. Some friends are going to pop in. Debbie's going to be in a little while. My son Matthew just got done with a wrestling match, and he's got a private lesson now. So she'll be popping in, I don't know, maybe 9:30, 9:20 or so. But we got 2 awesome guests here. Great friends of the show. My one buddy, of course, I don't know if you guys have ever met, the great Dom Riggio. What's up, Dom?
Billy, how are you, man? I'm doing good.
What's up, man? We're going to talk Mess Bucket Comics for a while. Again, if you want to stick around, you can, of course. But just be talking about SHI. But I figured let's focus on you, on your campaign. Well, let's talk Kickstarter. Let's talk Indiegogo and the possibilities. But, man, dude, you want to make an introduction to one of my favorite hockey players of all time and a guy I can't wait to meet. You want
me to do it?
Yeah, if you want to do it, I can do it. If you want to do for 2-5.
We have, yeah, you do it, Billy. Yeah. I want to hear your intro.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one of the coolest professional athletes I've ever had the privilege of talking to. I can't wait to meet him in person, hang out, have a few pops with him. The legendary hockey player, Stanley Cup champion, badass supreme, badass clutch goal scorer supreme, the one, the only, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Darren McCarty. What's up, sir?
I appreciate that, Billy, and I apologize to everybody out there right now. I'm actually one of the guys that you drew, Zach Wild, is in town right now. A good buddy of mine. You might know him from Black Label Society and playing guitar with Pantera. So I'm backstage right now. So if it's a little loud, but coming from an Islander fan like you that knows what it's like from back in the day, much appreciated, as much appreciated for being a part of this great graphic novel.
Oh, you got it, my friend. We're going to do some fun stuff for Motor City Comic Con. We'll do some kind of special edition cover too. And nothing for nothing. If I was closing out this campaign and I got invited to go to see a Black Label Society concert, I'd blow it off too.
Yeah, you know what? I've known Zach Wild almost 20 years. He's one of the greatest human beings that I know. So this isn't a popularity contest, Billy. You'd be number 2, but the fact you got Dom on really lowered your rating in my book.
There you go. Well, we're gonna have you on again. I'm gonna talk to Dom about going. There's different crowdfunding platforms. You have the Kickstarter that but there's also Indiegogo is another crowdfunding platform.
I love it. Talk to that guy there about it. It's a project that I'm honored to be the story of, but it's really out of his brain. So I look forward to catching up with you again. My apologies, but thank you for understanding, and we'll see each other down the line.
So good, brother. Hopefully we'll see you in May in Novi at the Motor City Con. Cheers. Yeah, so
well,
Dom, Dom texted me like, "Oh man, he just got invited to go backstage to go to a con." I'm like, "That's all good, man."
Right.
But
Right.
we got to have you guys on for a dedicated show.
Sure.
Because just like with your book, from the book, I love that, I don't know if that's your first book. It's the one I became aware of you, Donnybrook. But dude, tell us about the new campaign. You've got, there you go. All right.
Yeah,
You have you want to share? Hey, let me go big with you. Hang on.
Yeah.
We're here to have a good time. So let me go big. Hang on. Boom.
There you go. Yeah. Donnybrook 1. We got 3 issues.
And now what's Donnybrook about before we go into the new campaign? And also, can people get Donnybrook if they go to the new campaign?
Messbucketcomics.com has all the books I've done except for the McCarty one. Donnybrook is there. So Donnybrook started. So I was doing my first series, The Arcane Awakening, which is a superhero story. But what I always had in the back of my head, I wanted to tell stories with these lunatics that I played with that were just 100 miles an hour on and off the ice, all these personalities. And just, they were living like they had 10 minutes left in their life at all times. I was like, and I was like, all right, what if I do this fictional, it had to be minor pro, because that's where they're the craziest, right there.
Sure,
right?
Yeah. Like
so,
the Charlestown Chiefs, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So basically I did like a updated version of Slapshot, and I did the first issue out of my own pocket. It was black and white. It was a budgetary thing, and of course that is what took off for me. People loved it. They're like, this seems honest, and I could tell these stories are real. And that's when I brought in so I had these fictional teams. My team was the Michigan Massacre, and Darren McCarty liked the book so much, he gave me a story from his career for book 2. Yep. And so I was like, Darren, I'm going to take your story, but also, how about you're the owner of one of these fictional teams in the comic book? He's like, oh, that's great. So he owns the Burnaby Blazers. Rowdy Piper owns a team in the book. Brian O'Halloran from Clerks owns a team. So each is owned by a celebrity. Each book that comes out features a story from a former player for the authenticity. I got stories from Todd Bertuzzi coming out. I have Scott Thornton, Mickey Redmond. They're all going to have their own story in the issue. And I want it to be a TV show.
Heck yeah, dude. Now, just that you've getting to know, Brian O'Halloran, of course, the actor from Clerks. But you've named some NHL greats. Yeah. How did you get to meet Darren and some of these other guys like Thornton and stuff? Like, holy crap.
Yeah. So actually the story of how I met Darren is in the book that we're going to talk about in a minute. But it's an absolute classic. I'll give it to you guys. So I'm in college, Super Bowl, and our buddy had these tickets, a private party on 8 Mile in Detroit at a strip club. So I went to the strip club with 2 of my college roommates, and we're talking about this nerdy video game from back in the day called Final Fantasy VII, right? So we're talking about the game and how you get past this one part. And this guy walks by, he stops, and he sits at our table. We're like, what the hell? He goes, are you guys talking about Final Fantasy VII and how to breed gold chocobos? We're like, yeah, actually we are. What the hell? And my buddy goes, I think that's McCarty. I think it's Darren McCarty. I go, are you Darren McCarty? He goes, oh yeah. Nice to meet you guys. Darren McCarty. But let's get back to breeding gold chocobos in Final Fantasy VII. So
holy shit, no way.
So years later, I have my charity hockey event, and I tell Darren the story. I go, do you remember this? I doubt you remember. This was a while ago. This is like 1999. And he goes, yeah, you guys sent me an email on how to get past that part.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, that's how I met him. And, then we talked about Donnybrook and his story and his graphic novel life story.
Yeah. Well, you got to, the thing is I don't know how often you guys come out to New York, but maybe next year for the New York Comic-Con, if you come out, because Darren had mentioned, the Islanders' old barn, the Coliseum, you got to see Belmont. UBS Arena is incredible. It is state of the art. It's stunning. and it's just as loud. Well, not just as loud because it's got like 19,000 seats, but the old barn had 13,000. But it's a great time, man. They got it's open, the open mezzanine where everybody hangs out. Got tons of bars, restaurants. I mean, shit, the beers are $20 each. But there's an Amex bar, which went opening night, and it was a speakeasy, and you had to find the speakeasy. So me and my buddy go, and because you hear about this thing about the speakeasy and stuff, and I like scotch and all. So we get there and we go in, and in the speakeasy is two women, and you gotta like find the speakeasy. And dude, these two women had worked at the Coliseum for 20 years, bartenders, and they was so pissed because nobody was in there. We ended up giving my buddy ended up giving her like $100 tip. They just started pouring us friggin' scotch because there was no one in there because nobody could find the damn thing. It was supposed to be like a cool thing, and then they're like, she's like, I don't give a shit. I just drove 20 minutes or half hour through traffic to get to the game to go to work, and there's nobody in here. So they ended up changing that to the Amex Lounge, but it's still cool. It's still a cool bar because they got all the booze and everything like that. There's no TVs, but we got to get you guys out to a game.
I don't have to twist my arm. I'm in. I've never been out to that area, actually. I go to New York for New York Comic Con, and that's about it. But
New York Comic Con's usually it's opening week, So if you're planning, even if Darren can't make it, of course, but if you're planning to come out, we'll go to a game.
I'm in.
We'll go. It's a beautiful place. So.
Okay. I know. I love the Islanders fans. They're absolute lunatics. Yeah.
So here's Teresa. Here's Teresa Vogler, my cousin. Hey, T. Teresa, she's a Detroit girl. She's up in well, she's really rich. So they live in Grosse Pointe.
Oh,
so
yeah.
They're like the really rich, like in the movies and stuff. She lives in like a big old mansion and everything. And
beautiful area.
Nah, she lives in I think she lives in the farms of the woods. I tease them that they're rich and stuff. See here, she's saying liar. Teresa, she's on Facebook. We had Darren McCarty on, but he's at a Black Label Society concert, so he blew us off. So they're big Wings fans, my cousins.
Yeah. I agree, Teresa. Billy's always fun.
Yeah. So we're coming out there too. So Teresa, if you're listening, so we're coming out this May. Oh, look at this. There's always one of these guys. Look at this.
What's that?
No, sorry, not this guy. Hang on. Oh, she's in Grosse Pointe Park. Isn't that always one of these guys everywhere you go?
Let's go, Penguins.
There's always a Pens fan everywhere you go. But so it's I think it's the weekend of the 15th, 16th. We're coming out to the Novi show, to the Motor City Comic Con. Right. Are you hitting that show?
Yeah, I'll definitely be there. I want to do something together with this book.
We'll do something with that book. We could do maybe a special cover, something like that, limited. You know what I mean? And they're only available at the show or maybe through Mess Bucket Comics because obviously people not everyone can make that show. But you do like 100 of them or something like that. We sign them all. Boom.
Right.
You got the cover. Why not do something special with it?
Yeah, we'll do the cover the way you wanted without the crowd, which is the red streaks. Who we're talking about before.
Yeah, like he's flying. Yeah. He's got his eye on. He's on the lookout. So when I drew that, if I can go, I have him on the lookout. Like who's he going to hit, or where's the opportunity going to come for him to grab that puck and come in on a breakaway and score?
Yeah, there's the.
So there he is. Man. I love McCarty, man.
Here's Zach Wilde at the concert.
And I like the Wings. I think the Wings are the best jerseys in the sport. Them and the Leafs, not the Leafs. Fuck the Leafs. Sorry. But,
no one likes the Leafs.
No, but do you have your campaign? Do you have a link to your campaign that you could share your screen?
Yes. McCarty Comics.
Let's talk your campaign.
Okay.
And then you hang out with me, man. Let's hang out for a bit.
McCartyComic.com. I don't know how to share it on my screen.
Oh, no. Okay. See present. You see that little thing that says present? On your StreamYard, go down low. You see at the bottom low, there's mute, stop cam, settings, present. Hit that present.
Yep.
And if there's any sound to it, then click it. It'll say share link or something. It'll say share screen. Yep, okay. Share screen. right? And then it should go to your link. Do you have a link that you can click on? If not, I'll find it.
I'll bring it up.
What's the website? McCarty, spell it right. McCarty.
McCartyComic.com.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah. All right. So
yeah, because you know what? This is these are one of those books that's like under the radar. And that's what I want to talk to you about Indiegogo too. Because it's another, and there's Fund My Comic is another fantastic streaming service. So here we go.
Okay.
I got it. I'll share mine, bro. Oh, you did. You shared. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Darren McCarty, life is a grind. Enjoy my truth. Now, did you share hit it? Let's see if the video works. When you hit on that video, let's watch that video.
Okay.
Thanks, Dan.
Video doesn't play.
Yep, hit that button. I make it loud. Go to that little, go to the right. Make it big. No, keep going. To the right. Keep going to the right. No, to the right. See that thing that goes full screen?
Yeah.
Hit that. All right.
I'm Dominic Reggio, owner of Mess Bucket Comics and writer of the 180-page graphic novel on the life story of Darren McCarty called Darren McCarty, Life's a Grind, Enjoy My Truth. And I'm here with the legend himself today here at Little Caesars Arena. Darren, take it away.
Thanks, Dominic. Hey, guys. What are we sitting here? Joe Louis Arena, a couple of big things that have happened. You got to see my jersey sitting here. We're over by my booth. Maybe one of the things that you might know me for, fight night at the Joe. Obviously scored a big goal in a big game. Might talk about that too. Stanley Cup clinching goal. Yes, all those stories and everything else. As Dominic said, 180-page graphic novel. McCartyComic.com. Now, some of those stories, also some of the stuff. You know, I wrote a book 10 years ago. My Last Fight, true story of a hockey rock star. Now, it's 10 years later. Writing a book is so much time. That's why we're going to do this graphic novel. And what a better way, I was thinking, to incorporate the past with the future. What do I mean by that? I always say I'm a battery, and you people, yes, you people are the power to that battery. So how can I find a way to tell stories that include you guys? Bing, bang, boom. That's where Dom came in. I'm super excited to share this passion that will live on in history. Some of the stories that we've all been a part of. Some you may know, some you probably don't know, some famous people, some names you might know. It'll all be in here. So check out McCartyComic.com. Coming out somewhere soon. Let's get this thing kickstarted. I'm D-Mac. I'm out.
D-Mac, boom. All right, so we've got 4 days left to this campaign, and you are closing in on your goal. We've got to hit this goal, guys. I'm going to put it tomorrow in my Kickstarter update, and I'm going to share it with all of our backers. But guys out there, if you could see McCartyComic.com, and I get it, things suck right now. The economy sucks. But if you guys could share the link on your social medias and stuff, because this is one of the books that have to be out there, that has to be seen, it has to be read. I met Dominic, I don't know, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and we hit it off immediately, man. And you're just one of the coolest guys I've ever met in comics. I'm so honored to be a part of this. And we're going to start talking up the campaign, but I want to show for those out there, because we're dealing with comic book fans. Not everyone's my cousin Teresa, you know, or Omen-san, who's from Canada, that knows hockey, who knows who Darren McCarty is. But I'm going to share my screen, and I just want to show something that made this man, one of the things that made this man a legend, because he's truly the kind of hockey player you want to be. Not everyone's going to be a Connor Bedard. Not everyone's going to be a Matt Barzell. Not many people are going to be a Gretzky. But you could be a king, right? I guess that's the best way we could describe him. And here, let's show a little bit of this. Let me go big screen on it. I remember watching this dude, and I'm not even a Wings fan, and I was going nuts. So here we go. All right, so let's give it a whirl. Hang on.
What a game.
Five-man rush coming. Dump back in as Nicholas Lidstrom again blocked it. That was Lidstrom with the stick. What a stick he's got.
Now, this is the final game of the 97 series, right? Stanley Cup series?
Yes. 97. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
It's
now
coming up.
Darren is number 25. Okay, so Darren's number 25.
In the middle of the ice.
Great finals, as good as they thought he would be. Darren McCarty comes back with Neiman in front of him. McCarty draws. McCarty in. McCarty
What?
scores! A magnificent goal! Darren McCarty!
Yeah.
Don't watch with that, man. I'm surprised you guys didn't make that building collapse on you.
Can you believe this goal by Darren McCarty? Move over, Mario. Here I come.
Look at what?
That is Yanni Neiman that went for the outside, and then an incredible move on Ron Hickstall.
Filthy.
Darren McCarty in this playoff year has turned into an incredibly complete natural hockey league player. Yanni Neiman, the first real big mistake he's made in the playoffs, and it has cost him.
I don't even like the Wings.
So in the book, Scotty Bowman was telling Darren, you got to work on your stick handling, and he goes, they sent him out to Sweden to work with this guy, Tomas, some Swede, and he was there for like 2 summers working on his stick handling. And that's where he pulled that move out of his ass, because he learned it from the Swedes over there. But that's in the book. We talk about that. It's I go pretty in depth, 180 pages,
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a hell of a moment.
Look, I'm sorry, Darren. Here, Darren, Dom. Here we go again. Look, another here. Sean Ferris. No, but what did he say before? Look, here we go. As a Pens fan, yeah, we get it. Sidney Crosby and Roberto Clemente, we get it, and Franco Harris. But no, yeah. So this is it. So this is. Are we going to talk down? So we'll go back to the campaign. I'll share it.
Yeah.
So are we talking? So this is his story for the most part, right? An autobiographical comic, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah. It has. I mean, Darren's life was, other than hockey, was also very interesting. Some highs and lows. He's in and out of rehab. He went on to do like stand-up comedy. He had his own band, and now he's doing pro wrestling. Like it's a bizarre life that he's led. It's if you meet him and I tell you what his life was about, you'd be like, yeah, you know what? That fits this guy. But it's very inspiring because he overcame so many obstacles and just kept, it would fall flat on his back and pop right back up. My favorite is the 2008 story. So in 2008, he went to the Calgary Flames. He was there for a year or two, and he was out of hockey. He got injured. He was out of hockey. He was overweight, and he just decided that you know what, I got one more go in me. He called up his boy Chris Draper. He's like, put me on your minor league team, and I'm gonna get in shape. Draper's like, come on, are you serious? He's like, yep, I'm dead serious. So he gets in shape. He loses all the weight, and he fights back through the minors again. 8 months later, after going from the U-Haul, I think it was the UHL back then, back to the IHL to Grand Rapids, and like the second to last game of the season in 2008, he makes the roster and scores a goal in the first round of the playoffs and go on to win in 2008 versus the Penguins. They beat the Penguins.
Win another cup.
Yeah.
Incredible. Just,
like stuff like that's just inspiring as hell. It's like, what's my
because he did, he's had his demons, and that's what I love about this book is that it's so personal, because it's tough to put it out there, to be so public about it, and when you're struggling, and we all have pride, and nobody ever wants to seem weak. Not that it's a weakness, but when you're battling diseases and things like that, again, this is one of the toughest men ever to play the game, but he was a hockey player. He wasn't a gooner by any means, but he's probably the best damn teammate anyone's ever had. I'll tell you that.
He's the ultimate teammate.
The ultimate teammate, right? Yep.
That's the best way to describe him. And he was mentored by Bob Probert, for Christ's sake. What else are we gonna Oh
Now
yeah,
listen
Sean.
to this one.
Nice.
Yeah, evil one. Where's Deb? Don't she don't like hockey? Okay, so here's a funny story. Dom, I don't know what your political leanings are. I don't care. So
Okay.
when I met my wife in college, right? She was okay. She was all right. She was kind of, I don't know, kind of pretty, maybe. I don't know. She was, I kind of took pity on her. She was just like wallflower, sitting on the, homely girl. I don't want to say homely, but she was all right, I guess. She married off. But no, but the first time I met her and we were just talking and we bonded because I actually put her boyfriend in the hospital in high school hockey. And he was her boyfriend because when I found out what school she's from, like, wait a minute,
Is that a hip check or like?
Yeah. Like this is my sister-in-law, and there's my cousin. They're all coming in there now.
Yeah, chirping you now.
Yeah, she's all right. Yeah, they're chirping. So anyway, so I'm like, oh, so I went out with so and so, and I'm like, wait a minute, and he was number 6. He was a good player, but he was a douche, So I don't know, I might have went off my blades, to take him out in the corner, you know what I mean? But he was out. They carted him out. And she's like, that was you? I'm like, yeah. But so then I found out that she's a Rangers fan, my wife, though.
Oh boy.
Dude, because she liked Ron Duguay when she was a little girl, that's all. So when the Rangers were doing, ooh la la Sassoon, they're making jeans commercials. Yeah, my new guy was winning Stanley Cups, So
did you convert her yet?
Yeah, but so the thing is that I found out, I'm like, wait a minute. So are you a Republican? And she's like, yes. I'm like, okay, thank God. Okay. Because I could date and marry a Rangers fan, but I could never date a liberal.
So she was 1 for 2.
She's 1 for 2. And she was all right. She was kind of cute. So actually she stalked me. It was terrible. It was, and she broke me down. I had I kind of felt bad for, I think, and I'm like, all right, I guess I'll go on a date with you, I guess. And,
Right.
No, but she's coming on. She took Matthew to wrestling practice. So,
okay.
Anyway, but Tom, let's scroll through the campaign.
Yeah.
Again, guys, you have this. Let's scroll up real quick so everyone sees the title, please. And Dan Genovese, the great Dan Genovese, has put the link in the comments.
Okay.
It's Darren McCarty, Life's a Grind. Enjoy My Truth graphic novel. He's got 4 days left to this campaign. They're so close to getting there to getting their funding goal. And go. Let's scroll through the thing. Oh, geez, Bob Gable, dude. I'm sorry, this guy every show. Bob Gable, God, he's chirping me every show. Islanders lose, man. He's just like, yeah, how was that game last night? Islanders are down 2-0. Islanders are down 3-0. But let's talk. The floor is yours, brother.
Okay. So we have the cheap stuff here, cheap seats, $1 donation, and then the PDF for $10. DMAC t-shirt. You see a game over. That's where the Claude Lemieux beatdown, the classic.
Yeah, bro. Yep.
Yeah.
I could show that sucker too. I could find that.
Yeah, that's a classic t-shirt. Then we have you can get the book $25 unsigned or $50 signed by Darren, or $40, excuse me, signed by Darren, myself, the writer, Dominic Reggio, and John Marroquin, the artist. A pretty good deal. That's been a real popular one. Same, that's on there twice. Then we have shirt and triple signed combo, $55. Classic Darren McCarty shirts. And retailer pledge, 4 copies of the triple signed book for $100. Now this is
what's that?
So we were talking earlier about the fictional team that Darren owns in Donnybrook. They're the Burnaby Blazers, stoned lumberjacks from Western Canada. So
now, what's Burnaby? Is he from Western Canada?
Yeah, he was born in Western Canada, but he grew up in Ontario.
Where was he from? Where was he born?
Burnaby, British Columbia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's his team in Donnybrook. And McCarty Red Wings jerseys are hard to find, so we went with these. And it's the same sublimation company the NHL uses. They're high quality, great jerseys. You got the jersey combo with the book,
yeah,
$150. And you want it all, you can see the puck. So if you can see the puck there, that has that classic pose with Darren, and he's beating down Claude Lemieux. So in the NBA has their logo with the silhouette of Jerry West.
Yeah, sure.
I wanted a logo for mine, and I was like, okay, it's got to be Darren beating down Claude Lemieux. So that's
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I want it all, and then we shoot up to original art page, as well as everything else, basically. So we've got I think there was 15 pages from the book, original art, and come and get.
Oh, excellent.
Yep.
Are you guys signing the books?
Yeah. All the books, unless you say otherwise, will be signed by writer, artist, and Darren.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yep. And then 420 talk time with Darren. You get everything, plus you get a 20-minute Zoom call.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. That's a really cool deal. And I think we got 2 more. Dinner with Darren McCarty.
No way. How much is that?
1,000. And plus,
$1,000. Holy crap. Holy shit.
Yeah, you get a 1-hour dinner with Darren, and you get everything else: the jersey, the T-shirt, the signed comics, everything. And then I think we have one.
Now you
more.
don't have to pay for that dinner too, though, do you?
You have to make all the travel and lodging. But
Okay, you got to get there, but you don't have to buy him dinner then.
Correct.
Okay.
And then the final one here, they will get Billy Tucci's original signed cover.
Mm-hmm.
And everything else that we offer, triple signed books, the jerseys, the comics, the pucks, just everything that's offered here.
Yeah, this is actually a steal. Evil one. $300 is bad for a crowdfunded art and tier. Absolutely not. That's
right.
A steal for original art. Original comics. Well, there's a big problem with CGC now because they found a way to break them open and swap out books and stuff. But comic book art is shooting up. And that's super reasonable.
Yeah, we have. I mean, there's the classic pages where he's beating down Claude Lemieux. This one that you're looking at with Patrick Waugh. So I don't know if you knew, he had a hat trick against Patrick Waugh in the playoffs. And here, I'm going to scoot it down a little bit so you can see here. Please. So you can see Iserman is telling McCarty's like, you got a hat trick against Patrick Waugh in the playoffs. It's a sign of the apocalypse, Mac.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
And the art looks great. The colors look great. Okay, yeah, that's that question by TS Man 74, if that's right. Is all of this in Michigan? If you had the dinner with Darren McCarty, if someone gets that pledge, is the location in Michigan itself?
Yeah, you got to come see him.
Okay. All right.
That was the only way it was going to work.
Yeah.
It's I tried to come up with something. This is a hockey book, which is outside the box a little bit for comics in general, and then I wanted to offer some rewards here that weren't in every other Kickstarter campaign.
Yeah,
and they're a little unique.
Here's Patrick, Aaron Sleeper. Thank you, brother. What? St. Patrick was my guy back in the day. Yeah, well, back that day.
Yeah, him and Claude were enemy number 1 in Detroit during those.
Yeah, days. Absolutely. Well, I want to show, if I can, because we're going to have fun tonight. My campaign's closing. Thank you guys for helping us achieve, like I said, over $60,000 in, I don't know, was it 28-day campaign or something like that? And the thing too is that we launch these campaigns at Christmas time, dude. That's not a good time. This is the worst time to launch a campaign.
Yeah.
But please help support this campaign. But I'm gonna share my screen because I want to go through this and let people, in Darren's own words, the clean shaven Darren McCarty though. So here he is. I'm gonna go big and let's to the man himself.
It just was the perfect storm in the way that everything, and we can look back and analyze it and say now, but it was sort of the pulse of the city. I was the one that was able to do it, and the best part of scoring the winning goal, being able to beat him after that. But you don't do that in Detroit, and that's I was just doing something because I was in the position to do what millions of others would have done.
Yeah, and what led to that? Dom.
Oh, yeah. So the year before, I believe it was the conference finals. There was a lot of dirty hits going around, both sides. But then right in front of the wings bench, Claude Lemieux, cheap shots, Chris Draper from behind, face into the boards. He cracks his orbital bone.
Fucked him up, yeah.
It was a horribly cheap shot. Brutal cheap shot. Draper was drinking through a straw for like 6 weeks. Had to have all these surgeries, orbital bone, broken jaw, and Draper and McCarty are best friends. They were then, still are.
Yeah, and who was it that said, and I shook that son of a bitch's hand? That pissed me.
Dino Cicerelli. That's
Cicerelli, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't realize what happened. He didn't realize the extent of it. No one knew how bad he was, because they rushed him off and they had a towel on him and everything like that. But then when they got into the locker room, like, holy, it almost ruined this guy's career.
Oh yeah, it was very close. I mean, I actually talked to one of the doctors, and he said, "Man, a few degrees the other way, it could have been really, really bad spinal injury. You get hit into the boards from behind, you don't know what's coming. Your neck can go up, and there's a lot of catch it under the chin. Yeah. So it built up all summer. That hit happened at the end of." And then now all summer and into the season, and Darren,
they lost, right? They lost that series.
Wings lost that series.
Lost, yeah.
I think Colorado won it all.
Yeah, Sackett's boys won. Yep.
Yeah, and then so it just kept building all summer into the season. And Darren didn't want to do it in Colorado; he wanted to do it in Detroit. So, and then it just all came to a head in that place. I was in college. I was broke. I couldn't go to the game, but we were watching it in the dorms. And after that play, like everyone was jumping around like we just won the cup. Like,
yeah, no shit, really.
Yeah, I mean that was about as good as winning the cup. Honestly, they went on to win it that year, but man, that was one. That's a Detroit sports moment. That's a hockey moment.
Yeah, and again, that's why like the ultimate teammate.
Yeah,
and one of the ultimate clutch players of all time as well as with Darren. But we got Sean Ferris. This is our Pens fan. But hey, Dom, a Penguins fan, is back at number 30 with the triple auto. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, Sean. Sean's a great guy. We chirp on each other all the time, and just break each other's balls and stuff like that. But it's a great community. Yeah.
He had to remind me about the 2009 Penguins beating the Red Wings. So, yeah, I know, Sean. I remember.
So yeah, all right. So listen, brother, I have you on for 40 minutes already.
Okay.
I'm going to share the campaign tomorrow, guys. Please, everyone out there, please share the campaign. Please pledge for this campaign. We got 4 days left. They got like $3,000 to go. Let's get this book done. So you get a really cool Billy Tucci cover.
Hell yeah!
And anyone who knows me, I've been slacking on my covers. I had to turn down a bunch of covers, and holy crap! Look at this. We got a special guest. I don't even met the great Nile Scala.
What's up, Dominic? How we doing?
Hi, Nile. How you doing, man?
Good.
Yeah. We're right towards the end of our campaign here. I appreciate you guys having me on. This is
well, let's talk. While we have Scala. Nile Scala is my partner, of course, on the PopXP.
Business partner. Not
Dominic
like
is
more than that.
When me and my partner, Nile Scala, decided to start.
Me and my life partner.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
No. We get a little flirty. A little bit. Is that weird?
What?
No, but
I love when you guys get flirty.
Yeah, it's like we get salty.
Yeah, like
all right, so
a little salty.
Yeah. Anyway, so I wanted to talk to Dom is Kickstarter, but there's other crowdfunding platforms out there, like Fund My Comic, Indiegogo, of course. What do you think? Once this Kickstarter campaign ends, you build your platform on Indiegogo, right? Go for it. I mean, it's put a very low number of what you need to achieve, $400, $500. and then Indiegogo can go in demand. And so you do a 30-day Indiegogo campaign, then it goes into in demand mode. And forgive me for explaining this again, but we have a lot of people watch the show that want to do their own campaigns and stuff. And then in demand is like a store. So it's while you're producing this book, getting ready to fulfill it, people can still find out about it because, Dom, how many people will next week when your campaign ends, they're going to be like, oh, I missed the campaign.
Right,
You
right.
talk about it every friggin' day, you know?
Yeah. Right. For a month. Oh, you forgot.
Yeah.
I funded Donnie Brook book 3 on Indiegogo.
Oh, okay, cool. So you're familiar
Nice.
with Indiegogo. You got your Donnybrook backers. You've got, you start a new mailing list. We'll do maybe make it an exclusive. Maybe do something with the cover that's a little different, my cover, that sort of thing, and make it something special. And then you tack that onto this book, Yeah.
Yeah.
And for my comics, another great platform.
Yeah, I would love to do that. Yeah, I like when I heard that you were doing both at the same time. I'm like, that's interesting. I'd really like to do that. Why not? Why not?
Yeah, do it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I had more success with Indiegogo as well. Until this book has done pretty well. I'm not in the business as long as you have, but I'm happy. I think we're fingers crossed, knock on wood, that we're going to hit our goal in 4 more days.
You will.
Yeah,
you will.
Yeah, it's the most I've asked for a book so far. So I was biting my nails there for a minute.
No, I mean, and you got to think, because again, it's a tough time for everyone. But as Sean Ferris says, all hockey fans should unite for this book. The 96-97 Cups were legendary. 96 would have been the pen. Oh, here we go. All right. All right. Yeah, the Islanders would have won the cup in 93 if Turgeon didn't get jacked up by Hunter, that scumbag. So, see, Alma Pipes is an amazing young creator out of Arizona. And if she believes in you, then believe it.
All right.
She's an amazing young talent. And she's had her own battles in life, health-wise and things like that. And she's a trooper. She's one of the toughest, bravest people we've ever had the pleasure, the privilege to meet. So we love you, Alma. So it's good to see you, honey.
Dominic, what do you have? Do you have 6 days left?
4.
Oh, you have 4 days left. Okay.
I'm going to be right back. I got to take care of this dog. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. I thought he'd never leave. Jeez. All right, let's talk some real stuff here now. But yeah, you could even roll that. I don't know if you know that, but you could just take that campaign right from Kickstarter and roll it right into Indiegogo.
Oh,
you don't even have to start a new campaign. You can just roll it over. It'll show the previous funding that was earned on Kickstarter, and then it brings you right in demand. And then you can just keep that running, and then start promoting the hell out of the Indiegogo.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, you can do that, and that's a great way to go, especially if you want to try to just continue sales, right? Like, because the Kickstarter, once it's done, it's done. So if you're still working on the book or doing things, you can have that baby right over on Indiegogo and just basically keep selling it while you're getting everything set to finish the book and or fulfill the book and get all that stuff together to complete your orders. It works really well.
Okay, yeah, I'm. I've used it a little bit in the past, the crowdfunding stuff with just moderate success. But I was like, you know what? With Darren McCarty behind this, I need to get out there and give it everything I had. And we were promoting it. I had promotional videos from all kinds of people like Barry Sanders, some pro wrestlers, lots of celebrities. I think there was 30 celebrity videos all across our social media.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who you guys might know. Peter Dante from the Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, I know his sister.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm from Connecticut. She lives in Connecticut, and I actually back in the day I was in disaster restoration, and I worked on her house a couple times. And funny story, I'm in. We're walking through the house looking at stuff, and I see a headshot. And I'm like, oh, it's the dude from Grandma's Boy. I love this. And she's like, oh, that's my brother. I'm like, oh, he's hilarious. And she's like, yeah, we don't really watch. We love him, but we don't really watch his movies and stuff. I guess like the family's really religious or something. And but it was pretty hilarious. And I found out. And then another time I was there, he was there, and Adam Sandler was there, and I'm like walking in the house, and they're just like all there in the kitchen. They were visiting. I was like, holy shit, this is cool. This is going back like, oh shoot, this is probably like 2009, maybe.
Okay.
2009, 2010. It was a long time ago, but he's an awesome dude.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's a blast. Yeah, I met him at a con. I'm like, oh my God, this guy is just a nonstop party. He's a blast.
Yeah. Dude, that's great. That's great. And yeah, I saw you had some pro wrestlers promoting this book. That's pretty cool. And you know, like Bill, I was watching, so I had to put my wife's working late, so I had to put the little ones to bed. But I was watching you guys while I was waiting for them to fall asleep. And you know, we definitely got to get you know, you and Darren back on to talk about this more. So if you can get this thing up on another platform, then we can continue to push it and talk in more depth, and you know, allow the fans and the viewers to, you know, ask Darren some questions and, you know, talk some cool hockey highlights, you know, from the past.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
For sure. I'm in. I love doing stuff like this, and I'm a big fan of Billy's, and it's nice to meet you too, Nile. I'm in. Darren has story. You won't get him to stop talking. I mean, he was just
he's a trip.
Yeah, tell where Darren is, Nate. Tell Nate where Darren is tonight.
the Black Label Society concert in Detroit. Yeah, he called.
Yeah, he was on earlier. But you know what? If I got invited backstage, I'm going to the concert too.
Oh, hang out with Zach Wilde.
Yeah. He sent me a picture of him and Zach with the book.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
He brought the
funny
book
though.
with him to the concert.
Oh yeah, he brings the book everywhere.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love how like he's trying to listen because he's backstage, and then like, you know, you talk, and then you just see his ear on the screen.
Yeah.
I've never been to a Wings game. I wish my cousin Teresa would have invited me to one, but oh well.
Yeah, but we all know how Teresa is. You know?
Yeah. So you if there's a Wings game, my buddy's got. I mean, we got seats right behind the Wings bench. So when you're in Motor City Comic Con, if we got time.
I don't think the Wings will be playing by mid-May.
Yeah, you're right. No, that's true. We might have to wait for a few more draft picks.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, bro, Dominic, thank you for coming on, man. I'm gonna share this tomorrow on all my social media. If guys, please check out the great Dan Genovese. Please check out Darren McCarty, Life's a Grind. Enjoy My Truth graphic novel. How many pages is it?
180.
180 pages, full color comic featuring one of the most colorful hockey legends of all time. Let's keep it at that.
I love it. All
right, brother.
Yeah. Honored to have you do the cover, Billy. Thank you so much.
Of course, man. And we're going to do some special stuff. If you do end up going on Fund My Comic or Indiegogo, we'll do something. We're going to play with this cover. We'll make a cool variant exclusive to that campaign, too.
Good.
But get this Kickstarter one that's there now, because once the Kickstarter ends, that cover's gone.
Right.
All right, brother. We'll have a good night. Good luck to you. You got 4 days. You'll make your goal.
Thanks, Billy. Hopefully you hit your funding goal too.
Thank you.
$1 million.
Yeah, we have.
Nice
all right, brother. Good night, Dom. Thanks, pal.
Nice to see you, Dom.
Right. See you later, brother.
Yeah.
Bye.
I like that. Mess Bucket Comics.
Mess Bucket Comics. What a great. He's
like
awesome,
that name.
dude.
He's
that awesome.
Name.
When we start going to cons together, Scala, we got to have him come with us.
We should.
Like,
Let's change up this background.
Like,
Here we go. Let's be some Tucci troopers right now. Come on.
Yeah, let's be too. Oh, put on the PopXP.
Come on. It's too bright. It's too bright in here. It's too bright.
What do you
Remember
mean?
when we used to do this stupid show? 5 and Dime. Remember that shit?
Yeah, that was a good show. 5 creators for 10 minutes each. That was a great show.
Yeah. It was too fast. People complained it was too fast.
No, it's not. All right, man, let's talk SHI.
Let's talk SHI. We're closing out. Where is everybody? Where the hell is everybody?
I'm going to share my screen, homie.
Where is everybody?
And then Scala, should I share? Did I forward you the PDF or no?
The PDF?
From Diamond Comic Distributors?
Oh, yes, you did.
There's 2 alerts about emails and reward surveys. Some reason our emails don't work. Guys, we have 73 minutes. I don't even know if that's
60,000. Hell yeah.
60,000. Thank you, Kickstarter, for our beautiful little specialty book. It's not little, it's huge. The SHI 30th anniversary, SHI #1 30th anniversary original art edition. The book is completely, 32 pages of the book you've seen, but they've been completely re-scanned and remastered. The next what is it, 667 pages or so, have never been seen before. It's all my original pencils, my original inks. Scal, I might have these right here.
Do you have them?
So, hang on.
Oh, look at that. What's that?
The colors.
Jesus, get it together, man.
I just dropped like $50,000. Here is the original SHI The Way the Warrior art that Daddy posed for me back in 1993. And I have all the original pages. So this book will have, for the first time ever, all the original pencils and inks. Oh, look at that. Oh, hello.
Lovely.
Oh, yeah, we got very... Nile, we got very racy. Not really. We'll do these pages. But
look at those.
Here's this is the original art pages. So this book, for the first time ever, you will see the original black and white art alongside, what is that? Colors. Scal, my place is a mess.
It is a mess. Look at that.
It's a mess.
Look at that dust everywhere.
Because I'm moving it. Yeah, I know there is dust there.
Is there? I was just joking.
To our new studio, to our new offices. We'll talk about that. But look at this.
Oh, it's
the original SHI logo. These are the original colored pages.
That's a cute
hand painted by the great Barry Orkin. So look. So you will get to see these pages for the first time ever. Yeah, I know. Like 2017, it wasn't a mess for like a month. But so you're going to see all these beautiful gouache dyed and watercolor pages. And then, of course, you'll see with the overlay, but you'll see them side by side with the original black and white pages.
Yes.
With nothing to inhibit the art.
Yeah. Oh, we got the great Bill Moss in the chat. Super happy to see SHI hitting 60K. You're awesome, dude. From one Bill to another. Bill's got something coming out soon. We're going to get him back on.
What does Bill have coming out?
He's got a new campaign launching.
He's got a new campaign.
Did you know Billy's got a campaign launching? And I was like, well, Bill, you got to come on and chat with Bill because Bill loves to talk about comics with Bill and everyone just fucking loves Bill, you know.
That's awesome. Am I out of focus or is it the scotch?
It's the scotch.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to make you tiny again.
I don't give an F.
Oh.
Whoa, what was it? 61,000. 70 minutes left on the campaign. So this book right now is that all the black and white, all the colors, all those color pages are scanned. All the black and white pages are scanned. All Scala. The original pencils, because there's the pencils up ash can edition. So when I did this book, I had no idea. So here's the original pencils. They're color Xeroxes of all the original pencil.
Where's her machine?
This will be in the ash can edition. I think this sucker's still in the scanner. But you have all my pages, the pencils, because Scala, I got to tell you, bro. Here they are. I didn't know if I would ever make another comic book ever again.
Yeah.
So I wanted to preserve every stage of it, because there was no plan B for me to make this one comic book. I think, in all honesty, there's probably no plan B for me career-wise, because I was going for it, and this is what I was going to do for a living and provide for my family. But I wanted to save, so I saved. I never sold any of the original artwork. I made color Xeroxes of every pencil page. And it's interesting, Scal, that you're going to see if you get the pencils up ash can edition, there's a lot of different stuff, because I end up fixing things in the inks.
Oh, nice.
So that's a very unique thing. And no one's ever seen Like I said, those original pencils. No one's ever seen the original inks. The inks are color scans of the ink, so you see my blue line drawings and stuff. And Scala, if you look close enough, you just might see the round red circle around SHI's right eye. Because the character...
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes, Nile. The character had... Initially, SHI had a red circle around her red eye on the white face.
I saw that.
You saw that.
We'll be seeing her, though. We will be seeing the original SHI design in an upcoming book, won't we?
Yep, you will. But you also see it in this one because you'll see my buddy Mark Sasso's original cover painting, a beautiful cover painting he did for SHI, which we should make into a variant cover. Actually,
You should make it into.
I
a
should
variant
because
cover.
it was the cover that never came to be.
The cover that never was.
The cover that never was, because when my buddy Mark Sasso, one of my best friends to this day, my pal from college, married Debbie's best friend Lisa, he did the cover. When the cover came in, I had changed the costume. And he did it with this, and he did it for nothing for me. You know what I mean? So he did this beautiful painting of SHI with this red circle over her right eye. And that will be a variant cover for the Gatecrasher. And the different costume, because the costume was a little different. And I'm like, oh, I changed the cover. And he's like, dude, I just did this for nothing for you. So I'm like, all right, we'll save it for a variant for next time. So now 30 years later, you'll see it as a variant.
He's finally getting his cover into print.
Yep. So then I got Debbie to come in when she came home from work. I'm like, honey, I need you to pose for me. And then she posed. I have a trading card here. Let me see.
Oh, she posed, my friend.
Oh, yeah, she did.
She posed.
No, it's not here. Oh, well.
Did she ever get annoyed with that? Like, are you serious?
Oh, God, she hates it.
Does she still pose for you?
Yes.
Sometimes,
yes.
Yeah.
But mostly like when...
Well, I mean, like for art.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Hang on.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, all right. So Jimmy Reyes.
Buddy?
The great Jimmy Reyes. What's up, brother?
He didn't say anything back. Can you believe that?
No, he didn't say anything bad. No, Jimmy's the best, man. Jimmy's a king.
Yes.
A king.
A king.
Yes, and Dragon, thank you. Here we go. Let's do that. Let's share Dragon Rage, Crown of Fire by Jimmy Reyes. It's on Indiegogo right now. It is probably one of the most beautiful new graphic novel books out there. Stunning amount of work, Jimmy. The best work of your career. Keep on killing it, brother. Keep on killing it.
He's gonna make it, man. He's gonna make it to the big leagues.
I think he might make it. I think he might have a future in
He might. You know, he's dedicated.
Yep. Well, Scala, I got some cool news, brother.
What do we got?
We have, for the first time since 2004, maybe, a dedicated Crusade Comics office now.
What? What?
A whole fulfillment center.
That's awesome.
We have 6. Do you mind if I share some of these photos?
Yeah, you should.
This is last week when the place was a mess. It's still kind of a mess, but by next week it'll be fine. But let me share. So Debbie, for the past 3 years when we've been doing this crowdfunding stuff, we've been using we've been renting out 3 or 4 times a year the upstairs of the American Legion post, my local American Legion post. And Scala, you were there.
I've been there a couple times.
Great little room. It's a little room upstairs, which is used as our museum. And they were gracious enough to help out a broken down old loser vet like me, post member, to allow us to use that facility. So, but we've wanted to find a permanent place for us, and Debbie found a place for us a while back, right 650 feet, right in my hometown on the main highway by the coolest landlords. And let's share some pictures, Scala.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Let me see.
It's a nice little space.
It's not that little of a space too. Like I said, it's 650.
Well, no, yeah.
So let me share it real quick. So let me stop screen here. And now Debbie has an office. So my house will now be like this upstairs right here. My house is like an L. So this side of the L is my studio. Wait, this side.
It's this side. This side. Yeah.
Shut up.
No, geez.
Hello. So sweet.
Have
So
another
let's say
drink.
this side of the L right here is my studio. This side of the L is supposed to be the guest room for people to come over, stay over. It is filled with thousands of comics and tables and tape and stuff like that because we turned it into a little fulfillment center. So now that's all gone. So Scala, when you come over, you got a place to stay.
I love that idea because sleeping between you and Debbie is just, it's appreciated, but it's awkward.
You're kind of a hog too, though.
You know, it's like you kind of forget I'm in the middle and you guys are doing stuff, you know?
Well, we're just playing footsies.
Yeah.
But that was like your big feet.
Oh, look who we got. Look who just popped in.
Oh,
Blevins.
What is up, everybody?
What is up, Blevins?
SHI 30th anniversary original art edition producer, Mr. Brian Blevins. What's up, brother?
Thanks. As you can tell, I'm looking at all the great things that are coming for 2024, and this is one of them. Looking straight up.
Blevins, I'm gonna show you something. I know I sent you them photos, but here's our new office. Before the carpets were cleaned,
That's awesome.
Lights were put in. You know, we had new lights. But what do you guys think? So look at this. So we bought 3 of these massive shelves. They hold 10,000 pounds each from Home Depot, and then we bought another one. We added another one to this. So it's gonna be. Sorry, wrong. I'm hitting the wrong button. There you go. That's how it looked when we walked. But it's massive, boys. It is massive. Not as big as your place, Blevins, of course, but
yeah, this looks like my bedroom right here. Like, just kidding.
Let me go back to that.
I'm just kidding, kind of.
But no, so we have now we have for the next who knows how long, hopefully years, Crusade Comics office, a dedicated office fulfillment center, because we are going to be in Diamond Comic Distributors. We're going to be in comic shops starting in April. We're going to be doing maybe monthly new books. We're definitely going to be doing for special occasions. We'll be doing a Valentine's Day 30th anniversary SHI book with new cover by me. Easter, Scala, like spring.
Yeah.
May Day, June.
Nice.
Shit, Academy, the Polish ninja.
A Polish ninja.
And Teresa's here too. Say hi, honey.
My cousin.
Oh, look who else is here. Look who else is here. Our favorite Alma.
Alma, sweetie pie. How are you?
She's an amazing creator. You guys have to see her work. It's stunning.
You guys need to check out The Hive.
Yeah. So
Alma is awesome with a capital O.
Oh, and Alma called me the bee's knees. I didn't even know someone so young would know that, but thank you very much.
Can you move over?
Yes.
Kitchen Rebels. What's up, Adam?
Oh, you're showing them our new facility.
I'm showing our new, before, from a week ago. But
very exciting.
Yeah, so tell them how you found this place.
And it'll look different a week from now.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 weeks from now. It's a work in progress.
When are the futons coming?
Oh, you guys want to sleep there? You guys can sleep there instead of at the house.
Yeah, aren't those
you gotta have those old school futons.
Yeah, but stick all of our okay, so the place we have in Blevins, if you remember, the new office we have, and Debbie's actually going to start using that address and everything, right, for the return labels.
Yes.
There's an attorney's office, a insurance company, and a stockbroker. So I don't know how they're going to feel because if you guys and a comic, I got to tell you, Scala or Blevins, you guys come up and we put futons and you sleep over. I'm sleeping over too. We're all going to sleep there. And you just imagine these really nice dressed, elegant women walking in, and we were like, because there's a kitchen, there's a full kitchen, there's a ladies' room, a men's room, and you see how Scala walking out.
We can push those
my
red
tidy
racks.
whities.
Yep.
We can push the red racks together and make book beds. Hey.
Oh dang! Oh boy, it's getting.
Thank you.
Dad,
Guys,
evil one says check your Facebook messages.
I will. I have not been. It's been a busy day, so I haven't checked my email or my direct messages since this morning.
Yeah.
So.
And the great Chad Wayne Harden, one of the great comic book artists of the 21st century. Chad, I am drinking, what did Pam tell me? An Oban 15-year-old single malt. So, cheers. I can't say
Cheers.
sláinte because I'm not a Celt. I'm a Lowland Scot, so we say cheers.
Man, when my feet start itching, I use Old Bond medicated powder.
Oh, shit.
Oh, jeez. The fuck?
So things are looking up this year. We have a lot of cool stuff. Thank you, brother. Love you, pal. Cheers, boys. Have a drink. We are kicking ass, man. So we're having we're gonna have a big year.
Yes.
A lot going on. And one of the cool things we're gonna have is that we have how many of these things?
100.
We have 100, which means we have 99 because I'm keeping one for myself. But the new SHI 6-inch articulated action figure just came into us. I know people have been getting it.
Yeah, everybody got them before we.
Yeah, everyone got them
I think
before
we were
us
the last people
by
to get them.
executive replicas. 24 points of articulation. I think she has another head too.
That's awesome. So you got 98 of those, huh? 98 of those.
Yes, 98 and one for Dr. Blevin. So yes, 98. You can have one.
How big is that action figure?
What? 97 action figures. One for Nile Scala and one for
No, how tall is the action figure?
6 inches. And
That's big.
Yeah.
Just for those
That's
out there
not
that
that
are
big,
curious.
bro.
6 inches is big.
That's not big, dude. Oh,
It is.
Yes, it's yes, you're right. It's very big, Scala.
Yes.
You're right.
For anyone that's curious, that is good. That's good.
It's great, right, Nile? That's the best. That's what women want, right, Nile?
No matter what you may hear.
Anywho,
more than enough to play with.
So you have 97 left.
Anyway, so we have 97 left of these. So Debbie is we're going to do a whatnot, right?
We don't know yet.
We don't know.
We don't know if it's.
Oh my God, a
whatnot, or if we're going to do it through the website, or if we're going to break it down into 2 different signed editions. So
I want to do a whatnot. Sorry. And I want to invite Rob Liefeld on to come on and like co-host my whatnot with me for like 10 minutes.
That would be insane.
He's like the king of whatnot. How fun would that be? I don't know. Why not ask him? Hey, Rob, come on and tell me how to do.
I don't think whatnot lets you do that.
Yeah, you can't. You can't
have like
really do
2
it that
screens.
way. He'd have to be there at your house, or you'd have to be at his house.
You think Rob Liefeld would come to our house? Do you think he'd sleep over?
No.
I think he would totally sleep over.
When you call, like you guys can get an adult to rent you an R-rated movie.
We watch Top Gun. Imagine us.
We can talk about girls.
Top Gun. He loves Top Gun, Rob.
He loves Top Gun.
He does love Top Gun.
Debbie and Joy would be like this, rolling their eyes, and me and Rob like, "Oh my God, you see that?"
You'd be like running around the room like.
Did you like it when the plane went shoo, and then the other plane went shoo, and then the both of them went shoo?
Yeah. Anywho, so this is our new offices. This is only half of the room.
Wait, are we done talking about the figure yet?
No, we're not.
No, we're not. Holy cow!
Hang on.
So, give me this.
Talk about it. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so they will all be signed editions. I don't need to be on. I can leave. They'll all be signed editions, and we will be. We're not exactly sure yet, but I think what we're going to do is affix a pocket onto the back that will have a signed metal trading card.
Oh, that's cool.
No.
Should we put it on the top?
Along with the sign.
How about on the bottom here? How about the trading card goes here?
We have not figured it out yet. Okay, there's still some fine tuning, but they will all be signed across the front window, right?
She's beautiful too. She's beautiful,
really
gorgeous.
Yeah, very pretty.
And we went through and God bless Winston, the head of executive replicas, because I had to have
him nuts.
He had to do 20 head sculpts because this probably actually I think this action figure was supposed to come out for the 25th anniversary. I think so. Ooga. So that's our new offices where Debbie will be every day, hopefully.
Nice.
Nate 313 says, "Please let that happen. Please let what happen? Is it what I was just talking about?"
Look, this is the beginning of it. Look at what a mess it was.
Oh God.
Yeah, but now it doesn't even look anything like that now. We'll have a nice display of all.
Thank you, Evil One. Is there a way for me to order one now? No, I'm sorry. I cannot add another thing to that I have to keep track of. I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
And the guy,
no one
we
can
will make many announcements when we figure out exactly what we're doing and how we're doing it. So you will have plenty of time.
Yeah.
And we will give you guys advance notice. Like if we decide it's going up on the website, we will let you know when it will be up ahead of time so that you guys can be ready.
I do want to say, I don't know if you know how amazing it is that that's a 6-inch figure, though, in all reality, like all the new G.I. Joe figures and all the Transformer figures and all of them that are coming out now, they're all 6. Even the Todd McFarlane DC, characters are all 6-inch.
Yeah, but then all the other figures are a rip. They're all like 3.5 inches now.
Really?
Well, the 3.5-inch ones, they don't even have any movement in their elbows or anything.
Yeah, but 3.5 inches isn't that bad.
I mean, I guess it's average for action figures now.
It's average, right? I think it's average.
God, the innuendos. Please stop.
What?
See, I was being for real.
I'm being for real too, because you see, I was in the toy section with my kids. And I saw the, with the whole X-Men cartoon coming back, they've got like a bunch of action figures out now, but they're like half the size of the ones that came out in the 90s.
Yeah, well, they just Randy Howell says, sorry, Hal, of course, Marcus Killigrew is the bomb. Where, man, you guys got to stop. Hang on. EVS figures are big. She is the same size as Heather Swain. Same scale. So they can play with each other. I mean, sorry, they can. They can play
together. Like they could play together.
Play together.
They could be best friends. They could both join G.I. Joe.
Oh, look at this. Sean Ferris. Are you bringing Steranko to New Jersey in June for the Comic Fest? So,
why would you be bringing him?
I wouldn't be bringing anyone. No. Jim Steranko talked to me at the Big Apple Comic Con that he's very interested in coming to for the Fans Con. He literally said he's in.
Oh.
The thing is that Deborah and I will not be at the Garden State Comic Fest because our son Matthew's graduating from high school. So we're gonna miss that one. Sorry guys, but
Steranko is going to be at South Carolina Con in April.
We might. Okay, so South Carolina Con.
No, I don't think we are.
I don't think we are because
I think we're going to be in Virginia Beach.
Yeah, my son. Yeah, my son was invited to the
Senior Nationals.
The high school Senior Nationals wrestling.
That's rough.
It's a national tournament. So, yeah. So
please forgive us. Yeah. It's a big year.
Yeah.
We have
Me and Blevins will be there selling.
Yeah, Sean Ferris. If you know anything about a day off, Billy needs one.
No, that's not a day off. Trust me. The stress is beyond.
I would rather work than be in a wrestling tournament any day.
Yeah, I'd rather be anywhere than in a wrestling match. To be honest,
we age by the minute. It's terrible.
Yep. So, what is this though, Deborah? Wizard sleeves. Yes, we are.
Right, cousins who are out there, hopefully still.
Yep, listening. Teresa was watching. Hopefully she's still there. I should text her and see. Guess so we're gonna be hanging out with
16th to the 20th. We'll be there
of May.
Yeah,
and we will be. My army buddies are coming. So Hickman's coming. JB's coming.
I won't want to be anywhere near you.
Why? You love those guys.
I like them. I don't like you.
Well, JB's wife's coming, and I think Hickman's wife's coming too. Kaylani's coming.
I don't know.
Not Kaylani.
Well, we haven't met JB's
wife. I do like Kaylani.
Yeah.
I like Kaylani.
So my one buddy's from Chicago. My other buddy's from Western Michigan. So because we're doing the con, they're going to meet up. We're all going to meet up, and it's going to be bad.
How about Heroes Con, Billy?
I'm just going to go drink with my cousins.
No, well, they love. Teresa loves JB.
I'm sure she loves me more. Please, I hope.
Teresa. Yeah, of course. Yes, of course she does. Well, I see what here's. Of course, Marcus Killigrew, bring your cigar. We're hoping to get Scala to come on down because Blevins says he's teasing Scala. Blevins is teasing that he's going to come.
Yep,
I'll believe it when I see
I told Scala that if he could get away, I would get us a suite. Like I would get us the best suite in the house.
And then I had to remind Blevins that I'm married, and it just turned into a hot mess.
What, friends can listen to Endless Love in the Dark?
Yes. Oh, dear God.
Oh, he's got. Weren't you hanging out with us though, brother? So that was one of the first, the Graham Nolan, Hawaiian shirt and cigar and whiskey nights. We had a huge one at Heroes Con. We're gonna have it again. We had a massive one at Garden State. I'm so sorry to miss that. And then come the fall, we have the kilts. Bring your kilt and have your cigar and your whiskey.
God, speaking of Milton Copper, just killed it.
Nile Scala, did I send you the image of what Diamond sent me today?
Yes, you did.
Do you want to share that? Can you share that?
Oh, I can't. You sent it to me as a.
Is it a PDF?
Yeah, but the way you sent it to me was through text.
Oh, I did.
As in iCloud.
Oh, let me see if I my email here on this PC, if I got it. I'm going to share something. We got some exciting news, guys.
You hear Matthew singing in the
Yes,
shower?
our son is singing.
He's a great singer.
He's screaming in the shower.
Yeah, because he had a good day at wrestling. He killed some kid, so not literally.
Killed, like he murdered him.
No, he's done that already. He's not murdered anyone, but he's broken collarbones.
He soundly won.
Yeah, and he's here. It is. Okay, let's see. Hang on. I want to share this. I want that. You want to put some wine, honey? Let's celebrate tonight.
Celebrate.
So did I catch you off guard, Blevins, when I sent you that message?
It was a little off guard.
A little off guard. So I'm going to stop sharing this. We have how much? 56 minutes left. But I'm going to share this, guys. And then I'm going to show you where I'm going with this bad boy. It won't share the email?
Uh-oh.
Hang on.
What?
That son of a...
Why isn't it sharing my screen in the email? Okay, you know what I can do? I can do the
the
window. No, I got it. I got it right here. The booyah. Guess what?
What happened?
She is back. We have the cover to the February previews for April release. Now, Scala, thank you very much for this wonderful ad. Here's the deal, guys. She returns to comic shops in April 2024, celebrating her 30th anniversary. And the book that will be offered first is the book that is live right now on Kickstarter and Indiegogo. But that book will not have the dust jacket or the sewn in ribbon. And that book, so the cover price for this book is $65. You guys get it on Indiegogo and Kickstarter for only $50.
No, $60. Where are you?
No, it's $50.
What is?
The book is $50 on Kickstarter. It's like $50, right?
Is it?
Oh no, maybe it's $60. Oh, so it's $70. Yay! So here's the thing, guys.
Whatever it is, it'll be more in the stores than it is on.
We are back in comic shops. CG's in comic shops. Indie comics are back in comic shops. And guess what? We got the cover to previews, man.
That's right.
And that will be the first every month. We will be doing. Deborah, look who's here. Christy Shin, our favorite.
Sweetie, how are you, gorgeous?
We're gonna hang out in San Diego again. Scala, you got to hang out with Christy. You would love her.
Let's do it, San Diego.
San Diego's happening.
Get us a sweet, Blevins.
Blevins, get a sweet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be. They're gonna call me Sweet Blevins.
Sweet Blevins.
Sweet Blevins.
Oh, he's in. So Christy's in. So yeah. So now we return to comic shops for April, May, June, July. So we are going to be in comic shops every month now. So please support your local comic book retailer. Support your local indie comics. And man, let's keep kicking ass. Look at that cover, bro.
Dude,
this
nuts. Takes me back 30 years, man.
When I saw the template, I'm like, is this for the cover? Is this going on the cover?
Yeah.
And there you go.
There we are.
Tell you what, she's been working her core, bro.
Yeah, but this book is going to be the regular edition. This is not going to be this special premium edition that you can get only what?
Kickstarter and Indiegogo.
Via Kickstarter, Indiegogo, and Kickstarter. We have 43 minutes left. Honey, you want to say something about this?
Thank you, everyone. Just thank you so much. I'm constantly and forever humbled at how amazing our friends and fans and family are, that you guys are there for everything. It's just mind-boggling to me in a good way.
Yeah, they were breaking my balls that you were a Ranger fan. It's horrible.
Yes, I am a Ranger fan.
Oh, God.
We have a mixed marriage.
We have a mixed marriage. But no, this is a great book. This book, guys, is literally the story of SHI.
I was going to wear my Ranger shirt yesterday.
Why?
Oh my God.
The Rangers are playing the Isles on. We're gonna have a party on February 27th. So
No, we're not.
3:00 on Sunday.
We're going to be coming back from the States.
No, that's the week before. Eastern States. I mean, the state championships are a week before.
I don't know. I don't know if I believe you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Kiefer. So this is going to be a beautiful book. Ooh, Jimmy Reyes cover.
That would be fun.
That would be great.
Jimmy, we're doing three more campaigns in 2024. I'd love a Jimmy Reyes cover. Let's talk, homie. So here's the cover. So what Nile did. Nile, tell us about this cover. How did you create this cover, bro? What did you do that made it so unique?
I have to, Nile, I will be making you a custom metal cover, because when you see the cover that you came up with the special, Mindy's calling it HD metal printed treatment on it, your mind is going to be blown.
Oh, wow. That's exciting.
It's going to knock all the hair off his head.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
All right, so Scala, how did you make this composite cover, this amalgamation?
Well, I layered the 3 images, Billy.
What 3 images?
The 3 images, the pencil, the ink, the final color, and then I bled them into one another to give us that effect of process.
Woohoo!
Wow. And we didn't even pay him for it.
No.
Sorry. I know we owe you money.
You sent me an Arby's gift card for $8.
Oh my God. And then you couldn't even use it in the app.
I know. What's up with that?
I don't know, dude.
Oh, that was great.
But it's a beautiful
and the
cover.
3D renders make it look awesome.
Yeah. You get the dust jacket. You get the cover with the enhanced spot glossing and gold foil treatment. You get the sewn in ribbon, and the book has been expanded to omnibus size, so it matches our other omnibuses. So they're all 3 will be on the shelves side by side and very similar.
Al Nickerson knows what's up. That's all I'm saying.
Arby's is great, Christy. I had that yesterday.
Arby's is great. They don't have
and even one Scala.
$2.
Come out to we would love to. So okay, Evil One, we would love to go to Sworn Fest, but it is in the middle of the New York State Wrestling Championships.
It's in the middle of damn wrestling.
And we can't. We are wrestling family. That's all we do is we put out comics and go to wrestling
and wrestle
until the end of February.
And then we get our life back most of the time.
Right.
But I believe we'll still probably have, like, he wants to go to Summerfest. He wants to go to War at the Shore.
Yeah, there's so, and then
there's the senior national. So
yeah, in April. So until April, and then until next year when he goes to Penn State, then that starts the whole.
Not supposed to tell anyone that.
Oh,
Matthew yelled at me because you told Vincent. So stop telling everybody.
His godfather.
Right, everybody, it was a secret.
His godfather. He's going to Penn State.
He doesn't want anybody to know. He wants.
It was a secret, everybody.
Okay.
He wants a big splash when he announces once he goes there. So stop telling everybody.
Well, okay. My son got
so
early.
all of you just forget.
My son got early acceptance to Penn State, and he's going to wrestle.
Shut up!
And we're going to be so poor because it's going to cost like $250,000.
Maybe we should do a Matthew wrestling comic to raise money for him.
I think that's a great idea.
Look at Alma. Can you see Alma if she was here? Where's my mouse?
I love Alma.
I know. She's like
a secret. She's sweet. I just want to belt you.
Look at her. She's like, it's a secret. Shh. And Debbie's like, I want to punch you in the face.
It's a secret.
Sometimes when I.
Well, here we go. Now the cat's out of the bag. So what's he studying?
I can't tell anybody.
Oh, he's studying
wrestling.
Interior design.
No, he's wrestling for 2 years. That's it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to
No,
wrestle.
and then he's going to
but
study. Yeah, he's got to.
the first 2 years is kind of all general classes. His major is very difficult. So he's decided once it's actually a 5-year bachelor's.
TVBC.
Scala was a 5-year bachelor's, weren't you, Scala? 5-year bachelor degree?
8-year bachelor degree.
8-year bachelor degree.
My
On and off.
3-year degree in TV VCR repair doesn't get me anywhere now.
It was by accident.
Yeah. But guys, we have a lot of cool things. Man, we have a very first ever by St. Clair that does all the cool CG hats and all. Our first ever Tucci Trooper hat. And Todd did this.
I can't wait to wear
design this beautiful. I can't wait to wear this shirt. I'm gonna roll them sleeves up and be badass, San Diego.
Dude, just cut them off.
Oh no!
Roll a pack of cigarettes.
Love my kilt.
Roll a pack of cigarettes in with him.
Colleges for the confused. Yeah, my son William would agree. He's a welder. He's killing it. But this is a great campaign, guys. And guys, if you get in on this campaign, because once this campaign ends on Kickstarter, it ends. Next week, all the Indiegogo limited edition perks will end because we need to get these numbers because this book is going to go to press. Go to the printer for proofing, not next week, but most likely the week after next. Holy shit, look at that. We're moving up, babe. Woo!
Almost to 60.
Almost 600 backers. 61,781. And for the Indiegogo people, if we don't mind, let's talk that.
What are we talking about?
Indiegogo. Because we have, we know that there are people that are Indiegogo people, and there are people that are Kickstarter people. Oh,
our boy
so we are throwing in on $30,000 in Indiegogo. Samino.
Hey, John.
The merch is great, but what did he say?
When is the movie coming out?
Well.
Zip it. We're not
So
going to
guess
jinx
what?
anything.
Okay, all right.
Shut up. Let's just say we're talking to a few people, and who knows where that will lead. And we will leave it at that.
Hey, the great Dan Genovese, can you share that, please? The McCarty link for his campaign.
Then Genovese.
The great Dan Genovese.
Genovese.
So here's our here's our Indiegogo for the Indiegogo just went into demand Tuesday morning.
Alma just shushed you again.
You know what? Next time we go to Arizona, we have to drive her crazy. She's coming out to dinner with us, and
she can just sit there and go
shush her the whole time.
Drive her crazy.
And actually, if somebody can post her link to the Hive too, that would be
yes.
Great. Our dear friend Alma, who works so hard. I love her art. Next time we need to share her art when she's on. She has such a great style.
Dude, there ain't nothing wrong with this melted copper. Roll a pack of cigarettes in it and drink a Pabst Blue Ribbon, right, Scala?
That's the way to go.
About that
That's
one.
it. That's the way to live life. Just got out of school of the last class of TV VCR repair. You're good to go.
So again, guys, we have huge things this year. It's the 30th anniversary for SHI. We have 3 crowdfunding campaigns planned for Deb. We'll probably though have to add a 4th because the Zombie Sama Year 1 book by John Brolia
is beautiful.
It's phenomenal.
Yes, it is.
He is on a whole new level now. You have to understand the last Zombie Sama Dawn of the Dead, John drew that book 2-3 years ago and spent the past year drawing the new book and colored it and colored it. It's without sounding weird, and tell me if I'm going off a little bit. It's almost like Darwin Cook Parker level of when Darwin turned a corner with Parker. Of how personal it was for him, it's very similar to that. Yeah, but it's John. It's all John. He's not doing Darwin Cook, obviously.
Dude, that's some high praise, Billy.
Bro, when he showed us these pages, we were like, "What?" Now here's Tooch.
Bring it up or no?
What's up, kid?
Did you bring the stuff up?
No, I brought food.
Do you see the video?
What video?
The
Oh
video I
yeah.
sent you?
Yeah.
Let's go do that.
I did not drop him on his head.
Well, you shot too. You better watch
I
out. For that.
know.
You better. That's twice you shot too short.
Hey, why don't you
Serious.
go out there, buddy?
I'm not going out there.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
just telling you from someone who sees it.
Can you look there?
Hello, person in the background. That's my son, Matthew.
What? I prefer big
Sean
tubes.
Ferris, you're not supposed to talk about that. It's like Fight Club.
Oh my God, this is funny. Melted Cop. She should get a Netflix show with Rihanna as the lead because Netflix. Oh, how much time we got left? Oh, 32 minutes, Scala.
32 minutes. Let's get to 62,000. Share
Hey,
the
Pete,
stream,
I just-
people. Share the stream.
I wanna let your boy let you know that old Tex says he ain't gonna be able to make it. He said he wasn't paying attention to Facebook, but his work is still going.
Tex Vaughn?
Yeah, but he loves you very, very much.
That's
And he
messed up. Let's watch this
appreciates the
video.
feedbacks.
I'm gonna show the video.
Oh.
Matthew Rest. Oh, hang on. Hello, everyone. SHI creator Billy Tucci here, and I'm so proud to announce the launch of our latest Kickstarter campaign, the SHI #1 30th Anniversary Original Art Edition. The groundbreaking masterwork that literally changed the face of comics and launched the Bad Girl Revolution returns in this premium formatted 112-page hardcover edition featuring the never-before-published original artwork from the book that started it all, 1994's SHI Way of the Warrior #1. The SHI #1 Original Art Edition is literally a project that is 30 years in the making, with every single original art page, penciled inks, hand-painted colors, and letters all rescanned and digitally remastered back to their original glory. And to celebrate 30 wonderful years, we are also offering lots of other SHI-related items, including prints, apparel, commissions, coins, and special editions, including the never-before-seen SHI Way of the Warrior #1 ash can featuring my 32 original penciled pages. And the best part, all 112 pages are complete and ready for press and a quick fulfillment. We just need your help to fund it. Thank you for an amazing 30 years. We are forever appreciative of your amazing support, your faith, and together we are all SHI strong. Thanks a lot.
We really got to put the bloopers in that.
You're getting chills.
I want to do bloopers because you start off so happy, like Scala, let's go, yeah, here we go.
Oh my
Ready,
God, I
here's
get
the tape.
so pissed
And
off.
then he gets so pissed, like son of a bitch.
I'm like,
Fuck,
fuck,
damn it.
fuck.
He's like hitting
Yeah,
himself.
yeah, and that-
Stupid Billy.
Well, I'm sorry,
Not
honey. That's
really.
just the way it is. Hang on, let me.
We got a
how do
super
we,
chat, Billy.
How do I get out of that?
Escape.
What?
Hit the escape button.
I know. I thought I hit the escape button. No,
Hit the
what?
escape button. Escape it. Escape.
Escape.
ESC. Top left corner keyboard.
It's not working, Scala.
Smack it. Spit on it.
Slap it. Slap it. I'm
Slap it
slapping
and
it.
spit on
All right,
it.
no big deal.
Yeah, no big deal.
Tell it looks fat in that dress.
Oh damn. Oh damn. We got another super chat here. Tucci. Read it, my friend. It's your stream.
Wish I could make an 08 edition, original art edition of all Stevens Ernie. Oh. You should, even one, when you go to Fiend Fest, you should tell Brian to do that. I guarantee Brian's got those original pages.
Thank you for the super chat.
Guaranteed. Have you ever met Brian Polito?
Brian Polito?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever met Frank Thierry? He's horrible. Oh, you love
Man,
Frank
Frank Thierry just did a Frank Thierry just did a huge Harley Quinn book.
Yeah, and Godzilla. He's writing
Yeah.
Godzilla for Marvel, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still working.
DC is? Oh, he's doing for D. I don't care. See, I don't care. All I know is that he was telling us. So we're hanging out in San Diego by the pool, and Thierry. Then he revealed that he's doing Godzilla, and none of us really cared because we didn't know how big Godzilla was going to be. So we're like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go, Frank. Godzilla. Good for you. You can't get Batman, you get Godzilla, and now look at Godzilla. Sorry.
I'm gonna go downstairs and check my email and the messages.
Oh, I think you're going downstairs to make dinner.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Oh, that was awkward.
That was weird.
Smack you. I
That
can't
is
hit my
so
kid on you.
weird. Oh man.
I have the original pages can't because of Dynamite. I don't know what
Dynamite
that
owns it. Yeah, they own the rights, right? I thought Polito was he in
of
talks with them
Evil
about
Ernie, of Evil Ernie, maybe.
It's of Evil Ernie, yeah.
Yeah, but not the original black and white pages. You can do Brian can do an Evil Ernie, or not even call it that. Just call it. Let's call it Evil One, say, and one in quotes or something,
Yeah.
and do the black and white art. It's an art book.
You just call it Ernie's Evil, and then just do the pages.
No.
Yeah.
I thought is he in? I don't know. It's speculation, but is he in talks with Dynamite with Evil Ernie?
Absolutely not. I tried to broker that.
That's it.
So
Fruit
if
bar.
we're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it.
Those are gross.
He says
What?
he warns him that he can't.
Those fruit bars are gross.
Dude, this thing is like half an ounce. That's why I'm eating it.
He can't
So
eat,
gross.
dude.
Yeah, thanks
Well,
a lot,
you
man.
can gain
Yeah.
2 pounds.
I'm
this
already
weekend.
2 pounds.
Just eat
over.
some plain popcorn, like straight
That's what
plain
I've been doing.
popcorn.
Person in the background. So that's our son, Matthew.
No, I prefer a person in the background now.
She's only a few years older than you.
Okay.
Oh.
Just saying. No, you're too young.
Come on, grow up, buddy.
You're too young.
How old are we?
She's
How old are we, Dad?
I'm
pretty
44.
girl.
Let's act like it.
All right, so let's act like I'm 44. So I gotta tell you, Scal, I look a lot better than I did in that video. I was kind of fat when I made that video, huh?
Do you?
You kind of look the same. No?
I
Yeah.
got all dressed up, right? I got all dressed up. Look at me.
You had like a haircut, right? Or
Got
something
a
like
haircut. Yeah, I should have got a
Yeah.
haircut before that video.
that.
Because that was such a. Oh, Debbie.
You make them like when you wake up from one of your midday naps.
Yes. I don't take midday naps.
I do.
Yes, I do. I totally do.
You totally do.
She's already gone, man.
Is she though? She
Yeah,
hears
she's
it.
making dinner, right?
She
No,
can,
That's what, that's what they're supposed to be making.
she
dinner.
hears everything that's going on right now.
She
dude.
She's not
does.
making any dinner, brah. She's not making any.
I'll be
dinner.
talking to Billy, and all of a sudden I hear, "I hear you." You're like, "Shit." How the hell did she
Shut
hear
up,
me?
That's
Debbie.
because he moves around when he talks on the phone.
That's true.
Yeah.
He goes on walks.
And then I tell her to shut up.
No, you don't.
Yes, I'm like, shut up, Debbie.
You're too scared to do that.
He's like,
Shut
He's
up.
like, I'll call you back. I'll call you back.
Okay.
I say that in front of Grandma. I'm like, shut up, Debbie. Like I'm the husband that
Grandma
does that.
would beat your ass.
We're so guys. We are 3 backers away from 600 backers.
6 hundo.
62,000. Guys, thank you so much. What a wonderful campaign. We are kicking ass. We're having a lot of fun. Jimmy Palmiotti. I invited Jimmy on the show. Well, I invited Brian. Brian's sick. I invited all the bros. I guess the bros.
Yeah. Well, Graham was streaming. He was on for a while.
Graham
Yeah.
was streaming. That's all right.
And
That's all right.
Jimmy was out late last night at the Echo premiere.
Yeah, Jimmy's going to premieres. Jimmy's going to parties now tonight and stuff. He's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Brian
He's
Polito's sick.
He's a big shot.
He's
Yeah,
got
he's
like the
like-
flu or something.
He's like, I'm hanging out with like Matt Murdock and
Yeah.
Echo.
Check
Like,
this out.
hey, I'm Jimmy Palmiotti. How you guys doing?
Matt, I wrestled in 8th grade.
That's it.
I had to stop because I was 185 pounds, and then I was going up against the heavyweights.
Dude, that's sick. That's like almost my curl.
Yeah, now I'm only. Bro, you're such an arrogant little shit. See, Matt, if you were in 8th grade, if you stuck with it, right,
Yeah, you'd be insane.
you would be a monster. That's the whole problem with like big kids like Matt, like you, Scala, that you have to wrestle. Scala's a big guy.
I'm a
You know,
big
like
guy.
you
Big
have
guy.
8th graders like Ahern. Ahern's kicking ass.
Ahern destroyed that kid.
Ahern is in 9th grade now,
Yeah,
and he's wrestling seniors.
he wrestled 285 today.
285, he wrestled that
He's like
Mexican kid.
he's
Yeah,
like 200 pounds.
yeah,
Do
yeah.
you
He
think
wrestled-
Matthew could take Nile?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think Matthew could take anyone. What he did to me over Thanksgiving weekend. We're not going to talk about that though. So
How are your testicles? Are they still
Billy,
stuck?
get your
They're
ball.
still stuck in
Alma
the creep
is
in his,
watching,
in his,
and Teresa, my sister, my niece, my cousin is watching.
Hi,
too.
Teresa.
Have they dropped yet? Or are you still working on it?
Yes, I'm still hairless. Yes, I get it, Scala.
Did you say you're hairless?
What? I didn't say that.
Oh, he doesn't have hands.
Yeah, but Scala has made. He's like Uncle
Scala, I
Paul.
like your background. I don't know what it is though.
The Spider-Man. That's
I
Spider-Man
can't
creeping.
see it, but it looks cool. Oh, that is sick.
This is my background.
The funny thing is, like
Pretty
2 years ago,
sick.
there was like 2 SHI comics back there, and now they're all gone.
No, they're not. They're right there, bro. And the statue. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Oh,
She?
you had that. When did you get that
there's
statue,
another
bro?
she over there.
Bro, when did you get that statue?
That's an original statue, bro, from when they
That's
came
the
out.
OG. That's the OG, man.
You don't have the Naginata though, huh?
I put it away because my kid
Oh.
almost broke it, and you very generously supplied me with another, and I don't want it to break. So it's actually laying up on that shelf.
All right. Well, I'm
there.
happy that there's a Turtles comic behind you, Turtles toy. But I also like.
That's my grandfather's flag from his funeral.
What was he
there.
in?
Navy.
Navy. But Blevins, look at the lower left-hand corner. Look at Shadowhawk.
Oh, dude.
You
He's
really are a
hanging out in the-
Shadowhawk fan.
He's
You
hanging
really
out
are.
in the shadows.
Dude, Jim Valentino's my boy.
Dude, Jimmy V is like the best.
Jimmy
I
V
love
is
that
a
motherfucker.
god.
Look at I got his normal man.
Yeah.
Right there. You know what I'm saying? And I got me right there. You see me?
I love that. I love me.
Yeah,
My
Jimmy
little-
V is just like
a
Jimmy
bobblehead?
V's like I just want to make that was you had that back when you had hair.
I know, right?
Dude, you got to bring it to San Diego or Heroes when we hang out.
And I got my Lego Batman when I had hair. You know?
What?
Not really focusing.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
wait,
awesome.
whoa. How did you get
That
that?
is gross.
Oh, there's this company in England. That makes
You and me.
I don't
So
believe
there was a
that.
company in England.
yeah. And
Chip-
this is
Chip
my
made
vibrating
Batman.
stuff collection right here. I'll save that for later.
What'd you
What?
say?
What'd you say?
And there's
Anyway.
Anywho, can I get tiny again? There we go.
Yes.
You're making him self-conscious.
62,000. That ain't cheap.
That ain't cheap.
And I hit the
600. Yeah,
600 backers. What's up?
Booyah!
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for our little specialty book. And again, this book is our highbrow book, if you will. This book, is the story of SHI. It's 112 pages, all the original, never before seen artwork of SHI Way of the Warrior #1, interlaced with covers, with concept design, with art that was never seen before, with an interview by J.C. Vaughn with me. It's truly a treasure for anyone that wants that book, because I don't know if I'm going to make a 40th anniversary book. Probably not. And then Matthew's probably going to have to make the 50th anniversary book because I'm going to be fishing in Key West.
It'll be a biography. It'll be called Drawrings and Wrestling, the Tucci story.
Wrestling. I'm a wrestler.
Drawrings and Wrestling, the Tucci story.
Hey, Scal, you know it says no Von Coleman. Where's Von Coleman?
I don't know. Did you invite him?
He's under there.
He should be in the audience. Should I call Von Coleman?
He's
The
busy
future
working
Von
on
Coleman?
Phenomenova, bro.
Phenomenova. So I talked to Vaughn today about the title
I
because
want to be part of Christie's Asian
was in my-
invasion. What's this?
so Vaughn was saying that there was something about Heroes and Legends. Someone owns that or made a small comic book with that, so we had to change it.
Oh, Living Legends?
Living Legends.
Well, Living Legends is, I mean, there's probably a lot of stuff called Living Legends.
Yeah. Living Legends was actually even a car. What? Maybe I'm thinking Lightning Legends. I was
No,
going to
I
say
don't
the
know.
little Matchbox cars they had, the Living Legends.
I like Phenomenova. I think
Phenomenova is
grew on
he's
me.
like, what do you think of the name? Like, that's a great name. Cole Genovese, Cole Von Coleman.
Give him a little jingle.
I thought
Phenomenal.
Von Coleman would be watching it.
I know. We're
Von
so
Coleman's the
disappointed.
future.
He's the future.
He is the
He's
future.
the
How did that
future
even
Von-
start?
You
haven't met Vaughn Coleman yet. You love the kid. He's a great kid.
Yeah, who do you think would win in a wrestling fight between Vaughn Coleman?
Yes, yeah, you know Vaughn Coleman.
He's a chill guy.
Yeah, he's very chill. Vaughn's very chill. Dan, Bobby, Vaughn, Zach,
and Jules,
Dan Genovese, Jules, Cecil. We got a great Northeastern CG independent comic great group.
God, that's crazy. Because I was like, man, I totally would move up there, and you're like, no.
Well, don't move up here, dude.
You're like, don't move up here, Brian. We don't want you.
Scala, he has no idea what it's like. So he's like, well, hang out. I'm like, dude, we're not gonna hang out.
You're like, I don't fucking hang out with Scala.
But you want to pay that? You want to pay that taxes? It's awful. Kill group.
All I want to do.
Tell you.
All I want to be able to do is like. Go ahead.
With that bell. I summoned and he arrived.
What?
What's going on?
Vaughn Coleman.
You summoned Vaughn Coleman in?
Hi, Vaughn.
How you doing?
Vaughn, remember Matthew?
Hi, Vaughn.
Matthew. Oh, hey, how's it going, man?
It's going great. How are you?
Holy
Doing
shit!
well.
Vaughn Coleman out of the blue.
The future, the Phenomenova.
The Phenomenova, Vaughn Coleman.
Well, Vaughn, I was wondering why you weren't watching this stream, and then all of a sudden Scala invites you onto this stream, bro.
Yeah, I hadn't gotten in yet. I was in the middle of a call,
That's
and then I
what
was
she
like, "Oh
said.
yeah, isn't Billy streaming?" And then, sure enough,
Yeah, you're like, yeah, I don't want to be on that.
no,
Thank you,
no,
Scott
I'm
Phelps.
Hey, we got
Well, with our new
$10
building now,
super
we probably can do a SHI Fest. Vaughn, it's good to
right.
see you, kid.
Oh
$10
yeah,
super chat, Billy.
glad I came in.
Huge
Huge
congratulations on the previews
SHI-
cover.
on the
Let's do it
previews
together.
cover, Billy. Your
Let's do it together.
campaigns have been great so far, and I can't wait to add the mass market versions of the books in my library. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So what we're going to do is we're going to start breaking up. And right now we have
We're breaking up.
no Blevins. Blevins. Right now we have 9 issues of SHI from our crowdfunding campaigns for the past 3. Well, now 4 if you count. 2020. So
Marcus.
so we're gonna start hitting with the book. Those books will be broken up into individual issues, into singles. Much more inexpensive, affordable paper, if you will. Not the high quality that we're doing for the crowdfunding. But it's gonna be fun because we have to get into comic shops. For those of you out there who are CG fans, we have to normalize CG. We have to make it that we are the future. Sorry, Vaughn Coleman. Scal, you playing some music?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, I love that. I thought that was kind of cool because
That was Blevins. That was Blevins.
Was it Blevins?
But now, we are. This is a new Iron Age. If you want to, Nile loves to say it's a new golden age of comics, which I think it is.
That was my dad. That was my dad calling to tell you congratulations on the book.
Oh, thank you, Dad. I'm gonna hunt with Dad, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go shoot some ducks.
Heck yeah, we are.
Hogs.
No, hogs is if he comes here.
You have some really big windows, Vaughn.
Well, this is just like a living room. This isn't my normal room. I honestly, Blevin sent me a message saying "hurry," and I was like, "Oh my god! Like, is the house? Like, is everything okay?" So just grab
Vaughn, is everything okay now? We're cool. Everything's cool. We're going on. We're going forward, right? Pushing forward.
Is everything
Everything's
copacetic?
Cool. You're Vaughn, F, and Coleman. Everything's cool.
Yeah.
You're in, right? You good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. You're good.
Yeah,
As
you
your
seem
editor in
good.
chief, Vaughn, are you done with the book yet? We've got sales to make.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
you didn't give me. You gave me a very. I found out that you were editor in chief a day before the deadline, so I didn't
And
know.
look, we did it, everyone. We made it happen. All thanks to me.
We did all thanks on Nile Scally.
We did it.
Yeah.
We did it.
Now, Scally. Oh my God, we're almost at $63,000. Holy shit!
Look at
We
you.
have 14 minutes left to go, guys, on this campaign. Unlike Indiegogo, once the Kickstarter campaign closes, it's done.
That's it.
What was that? Who did
What?
that? That was awesome. Did you do that, Scally? The Indiegogo next week, we're gonna start breaking down all and removing all the limited edition perks because this book is going to the printer maybe next week. We have a big wrestling tournament upstate, but if it doesn't go next week, the week after that, it's going to the printer. So we will start fulfilling this book in March, but we'll be fulfilling it in February because that's how we do shit around here, bro. Crusade Fine Arts, top of the food chain, right, Scala?
That's right.
Quality and timely.
Thank you.
Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought?
And thank you all for supporting us. Thank you all for supporting our Kickstarter. Everyone else, and let's stop screen real quick.
What's up with Indiegogo, man?
That's where we're going.
Kickstarter kicked Indiegogo's ass.
Oh my God, but we're right there at Indiegogo. We're so close to 30K, guys. Help us get over that. Wow, we're approaching $100,000 in this campaign.
You are. Oh, we got another super chat here. Vaughn's from Michael. Thank you, Michael Rushbrook. Vaughn's comic looks so good. Can't wait for it. Boom.
Vaughn, it does look good, buddy.
It looks really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I got some new pages today. I was just going through. I'm really excited.
Vaughn, are you 23? How old
24.
are you? 24 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Comes out of nowhere, a shining star.
Like a right hook to the face.
Yes.
Boom.
And is putting together a team and a book that is making waves, and everyone knows you, Vaughn Coleman.
Oh,
you
yeah.
are now a personality. You are now a personality, and you haven't even put out a fucking comic book yet, bro.
Yeah.
Join the club.
Yeah,
Like
man.
Scala.
No,
Like
it's been
Scala.
great. It's been great. It's been a lot of fun. And it was funny. The streaming thing was never something I was going to be huge into. And one night I was just like bored. And I was just like, oh yeah, I guess I'll just live stream. And then I was live streaming and the only person in chat was Bobby. And he's like, can I come on? I'm like, well, then no one's going to be watching. He was like, all right, well, who cares? So that's how it started. And,
Hey, Vaughn, have you supported this campaign yet? Because we're like $18 away from.
I think we need to cross-reference and see if he did it or not.
All right, ready? Hang on.
It's all right, kid. It's fine.
He backed it. He shared it on social media that he backed it.
Yeah, we're just joking.
Yeah, it's okay, Billy.
I
only said it.
Vaughn Alma, who's amazing creator. We met her, and Debbie just like, I want to adopt you as our new daughter. You guys are twins. You guys are both on this path, this trajectory to create your own comics, and you're succeeding at it and actually doing it. So
did we just make a connection?
Dude, did this turn into the love connection right here? What's going on?
Back in 2 and 2.
When did you meet her?
I just see my brother Delvey. I don't know. So Delvey, you have to wait.
Hey, can I make a statement just how ridiculous it is that the waves and the ruckus that has been perpetrated by Vaughn just off of the idea of his potential?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that crap, though. No, we're not getting involved in any of that shit. This is my show.
I'm just saying,
this is all about Billy Blevins. Shut up.
I was just saying,
I
was like,
I got 10 minutes left of this campaign. I'm almost at $63,000.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Dude, you're gonna mess with me like 16 or 17 more times, and I'm gonna be out of here.
Some of his hair.
My son's going to Penn State next year.
Oh, shit.
It's a
secret. Billy.
So Alma, yes, thank you. Alma just almost 2 books done. Wow. So you know what the sad thing is that you meet these wonderful creators. You know, Dan, I met you, Vaughn. All the CG crowd, a bunch of other people, a bunch of these independent creators. And it kind of sucks though that we're also so far apart all across the fruited plain. Like Alma's in Arizona. I believe you're in Arizona because we met in Arizona. Christy, who's like our new best friend, she's like family now. Chrissy's in LA, I think. And that's kind of sucks because we're apart that we can't hang out physically, but we can use the internet here for a positive. We can start having these streams, these like family streams, if you will, like a round table. Let's just start supporting each other's books. Let's start pushing each other's books. and let's start kicking ass, because you know what? We are kicking the shit out of the mainstream comics. And now we're going to get in comic shops.
Yeah, that's right.
It's happening. It's happening.
Woo! Yep.
24, man.
That's awesome. Yeah, I want to get my books in shops. I think that's.
Hey, Alma, do you want to come on? Are you up to it, kid?
Maybe.
Look at Alma, because Chrissy's our past. So, like I said, Chrissy's one of our favorite people we've ever met in comics ever. And but Alma's new. So yeah, can I
send her the link?
Nile, how do we send Alma a link?
So if you go down the bottom, there's a little button that says invite. Click that, and then click copy, and then go to Messenger.
Yes.
And then send it to Alma. But she would like to get out of pajamas first.
Shut up. All right,
What's the fun for, bro?
Alma?
Man, the power of this internet thing, Billy. Phenomenal.
Alma, Arkansas is where Bill Clinton's from.
Alma Pipes. Holy crap. This is awesome.
You didn't know that, bro?
No, I had no idea. I think I sent it to her. Did I do that?
That's crazy. While y'all finish this, I need to call my dad back.
All right, let's
Bill,
get
congratulations
too, because Chrissy's friggin' awesome. And I want to close out the show and spend the next like half hour hanging out with my friends.
Oh, we got another super chat here, $4.99 here in Sleeper. Billy, how about the 30th, a special oversized reprint of all the best covers, like Way of the Warrior number 1, 5, 6, definitely 10, maybe the Hearn and Earth cover.
Heaven and Earth. Wow.
Heaven and Earth.
So do like oversized, like 11 by 17?
Oh,
it's not a bad idea, bro.
Vaughn is going to be on John's Long Box tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I want to invite Chrissy.
You know why they call him the Long Box?
Chrissy, if you can come on.
No, why, Niall?
Because of his penis.
Here she is, Chrissy Shin. All right.
Did you do it?
Yep, I think I did. So if Chrissy wants to promote her stuff, Chrissy and Alma, I think I sent you the link. You're good, Eric Bowen. Thanks, Delby. I can spend a few minutes. Yeah. I think I sent you the link. Did I do that? Please join us.
And you got your mailing, your sign up, right, Vaughn?
Yeah, we had a great campaign for this very special book. And you guys have far exceeded our expectations, and we adore and appreciate you all. So let's see if it worked and if they jump on. Stop it, Nile.
Stop it, Nile. I will never stop it. This is my channel. I'll do what I want. You hear me?
Vaughn is very enthusiastic.
A little bit.
In many ways. Scala, we crossed 62.
62,000. Now you're on to 63. A lot of sixes, bro. 606 backers. Only 5 minutes to go.
Did it work?
Shit.
Did it work?
Did what work?
Chrissy, did it work?
It worked. It worked. There's Christy. Let's bring her in.
Yep.
What's up, kid?
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Christy?
Chrissy, what do you got to promote, honey? What do you have? What's going on with you, babe? What's up, kid?
Well,
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
what do you got to promote? Turn off your
hold on. I got like everybody in the world. Sorry. Oh, I got the YouTube like
Great to
simultaneously
see you.
playing.
First of all, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
Great to see you, honey.
Good to see you too. Yeah, I've just been working and holidays, and I think what happened in the first week of this new year, the whole year like hit me like a freight train. So I like had to blank out for a little bit. But I did a Kickstarter back in September, October, and I did 2 books. I did Demon Bitch, Pen 15 is here. Pen 15 here. So that makes fun of that meme right there. That's another graphic novel. And here's my evil black cat. And then I did a kid's book called Demon B Meets Mr. F Word.
That
it's
art is so great. Holy shit, your art is freaking awesome.
Yeah, my cat agrees too. She needs to get attention everywhere. So yeah. So that's pretty much it. My first con will be in Portland with Fan Expo as a guest. And then I'm going to have another event in LA. I think it's Mix and Wine Labs, the Mix Lab, I think that's what it's called. I'll put it up on Facebook. And then I think like there's other cons, but I haven't looked at it yet. But I'm going to be at Comic-Con Revolution. I will be at San Diego, so I'll see you guys.
Nice.
And I think I'm going to try to aim for New York City. So I'm going to go and see New York City Comic-Con. So I'm going to see.
Let us know, because so that was my highlight of the show was Friday night when we went to that little restaurant, just like the 6 of us, right? Was it 6 of us or so? That game restaurant we went last.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That was fantastic. It was a game restaurant with Aaron LaPresse. We had Lopez drinking beers.
Yeah.
And it was all game. It's all game. Wild boar and I don't know what I had, elk or something like that. Like it was fantastic. What did you have?
I had the sausage fest plate. So there you go.
Chrissy, do you remember what you had?
Oh, I can't remember the name, but it was like the sausage it was the sausage plate, like the sausage, the game thing. Like literally we ordered 2 of these. Yeah. And it was just like all the game sausage, like elk, boar, everything. And it was just like, I think it was like, I don't think there was like any standard meat. It wasn't like lamb or any of that shit. It was like elk and deer, bison. It was like the hardcore shit. And we ate that shit like crazy.
Yep. And alcohol and a lot of alcohol.
Yeah. The booze there is good. I think it's like kind of I think it's like you and Debbie's and I's like regular hangout now. Because
that will be our Friday night hangout. Unless we get nominated for an Eisner.
Yeah.
For the Eisners, because that's all free beer, booze, and food. But
actually, I actually submitted for the Eisner, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, good luck to you, honey. Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah,
right,
I know. It'll be funny.
We have 114 seconds left to this campaign.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. We are over 600 backers, $62,000 for this wonderful little book, little big book, specialty book. And thank you all. We love you guys for supporting us. And holy shit, we hit our goal, man. And well, I don't know, like 10 times our goal. 90 seconds.
And counting.
Thank you all. Hey, where'd Blevins go, Scala?
He had to call his dad.
Yeah, he said it before he left.
Yeah, he had to call his dad.
He had to call his dad because he had he was late.
He reads him a story over the phone before his bedtime.
Yep. Hey, even one, I'll read your super chat after we end. All right, brother. So I'm just happy. What a great campaign. I know, and Chrissy, learn this. If you do a campaign in December or late November, it's very tough because people and we appreciate you guys coming out and giving us so much and your faith and your support. And we just love you all. You're going to love this book. You're going to love this. You're going to be astonished by it. And I don't know what to say. We just, here's to you. Cheers. Good times. Yeah, PopX, help Alma.
Yeah, it's not Skype, it's StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard.
Yeah,
StreamYard. All you have to do is click on it.
Yeah.
You get it.
Boy.
Oh, they hear boop.
No.
14, 15. Well, guess what, guys? A damn successful campaign on Kickstarter.
6,
5, 4. Oh, it's going up. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! Confetti! Yeah!
Question.
Yeah! Thank you, guys. Salute. What a great campaign.
Cheers.
Thank you, guys. She's on.
Yeah,
Nile?
you can do it on an iPhone or iPad. That's fine.
You should be fine. You should be fine, Alma, on that.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna get another glass of scotch.
Billy, you got 2 super chats to read.
Oh, all right. Let me get my scotch real quick. All right.
All right, you get your scotch.
Let's close this out, guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to close the campaign. Close the page. What a great campaign. Chrissy, let's talk your stuff. Let's have a good time, and let's go on for, I don't know, let's go on for a little bit more, 15 minutes or so. Let's get Alma on. Chrissy, you will adore Alma.
Everybody's going to adore Alma.
She's
adorable.
But she is, you have to see her art.
Oh, it's so good.
She is astonished. How old is she? She's
26,
20s.
I think.
She is like, and so
Alma, am I right? Are you 26?
she's like, can we show you your, can I show you my art? And Debbie's like, what? And Debbie called me over and stuff. So, all right, I'm going to close We kicked ass, guys. Thank you.
Hold on, I gotta say a couple things.
But here, look at this. Surveys. We have to address that. So.
I know. I need to address that.
All right, I'm gonna.
So that's your address. What you just showed me is because you haven't answered surveys of yours.
Oh.
I was just reviewing the questions that were posted in my messages on the Kickstarter messages. The overwhelming question is, oh hey Juan.
How you doing, Debbie?
Was whether or not there's going to be a backer kit and an option to add things that people can't afford right now. Yes. What I would suggest though, anything that's of a limited number, get those things first. Because if we run out, I'm not sure what we will be adding to and not adding to during the survey. But things like the ash can, the trading card binder, all that stuff will be on the backer kit. There was another question that people were asking. Oh, the I Want It All set. The only things not in the I Want It All set are the hardcover sketch edition and the metal cover sketch edition, I believe. I think everything else, we do make sure, even though it's limited, that the I Want It All sets do get the regular metal edition. I think that's and they also get the Remark print.
Hello.
Hey, Alma, there's that adorable little girl.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm surviving, at least trying. Year's
There you
been
go.
rough, but I'm trying.
Well, you keep trying and you keep succeeding.
I at least strive for E for effort. That's the goal.
Amen, sister. Amen. I don't know if there were any other questions on the chat while I was gone. I think I have 3 more people who asked me questions that I have to answer, but and don't forget, I mean, Indiegogo's in demand. So at least for the rest of this week and probably Monday and Tuesday, that account will stay untouched as far as what rewards are available. And then once I start putting some things into work, things may change. So just check out what's available in the limited items, both on Kickstarter and on Indiegogo, and try to get them while they're still available.
Oh, nice.
Are you guys gonna still be at Tucson Comic-Con?
We, I believe, get invited to Tucson every other year. So we more than likely won't be there 2024. We'll probably be there 2025.
Well, I made you a cute little craft for.
Oh, sweetie, that's so nice of you. Thank you.
Welcome. I've been making these.
I would
little-
like to go to Tucson every year, but we only get invited every other year. And I can understand that. Actually, it keeps it fresh. If you show up to the same con every year.
No, they said every other year.
Yeah, that's what I was just.
Oh yeah, yeah, because the Moors are coming this year.
So Alma, where are you
Yeah,
at?
we're gonna miss. Yeah, so they reached out.
Huh?
Alma, hey kid.
Hi. How
What's
are
up?
you? I was telling.
Yeah, so Terry and Robin Moore reached out to us because they're going this year, and they're like, "Are you guys going?"
You guys, anybody who's looking for a fun Comic-Con to go to Tucson.
Yeah.
It's a really good con, especially if you're a beginner person to go to conventions. The first convention I ever went to was Fan Fusion, and I went with my family, and they never loved Comic-Cons after that. But when I went to Tucson, it was a very relaxed, easy con to get into, and it wasn't fast paced, so I recommend it.
What's Fan Fusion?
Phoenix. They just
the big Phoenix Con. Yeah.
Yeah, they renamed it the Fan Fusion. I guess there was a lawsuit.
We're persona non grata there for some reason.
Well, it's not a Comic-Con anymore.
Yeah, because the thing is that Comic-Con, I think, like how they write it, from what I heard from another showrunner, sorry, my cat's tail is in my face. What it is that how they write Comic-Con is they trademarked it that. So Comic-Con in itself isn't trademarked, but it's Comic-Con or something like that. It's it's a weird little trademark thing. That's what I heard.
Yeah, but I don't know if the Fan Fusion really cares about comics anymore. They seem to be really into the celebrities and stuff like that. It's almost like a Fan Expo, right, Scala? That's the one.
Yeah, but most comic conventions are like that now.
Yeah, they kind of do that. Like I'm Fan Expo, like my family lives near San Francisco. So I just went to that. That's kind of starting. So they said it was twice as populated. But since it's like a lower investment for me to like lower cost, and I'm a guest there, so like I just go there, and it looks good. So I might just go there every year, like around Thanksgiving time. That's probably one of my regular ones. But other than that, you know, I think most likely I'm going to Gem State in Boise, Idaho, and Midwest cons are good too. Like they're cool.
Really?
Like, yeah, they're really relaxed, but also like they're people that clump by. So it's like they're not as saturated on the coast, like the to East and West Coast, you know, where we have all these cons and everything and all that. But when you go into the Midwest to like Southwest, you start getting pretty good. Like they're clump buyers. They'll buy like chunks of your stuff.
I like that term, clump buyers.
Yeah. Well, like the con, like,
buy my clump.
Yeah. You have Terrific Con, Heroes Con.
Terrific Con's great. Yeah.
Garden State and Baltimore. Those 4 cons are truly Comic Cons. They're all East Coast cons, and they are 100%. I mean, they might have a few celebrities there, and that's normal. That's usually a Terrific Con.
Yes, but even the celebrities are somehow or another attached to comics.
Yes.
They're not just random.
Yeah.
Maybe on a movie version of something that started as a comic or vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Planet Comic Con is booming. Yeah, so I love Planet Comic Con. But Chris, who ran there, and we used to talk about NASA and everything like that. But I think because I voted for Donald Trump, I don't think he wants to be friends with me anymore. So I think he doesn't invite me anymore because I voted for Trump.
Oh, jeez. That shouldn't get in the way, though.
He's like, who'd you vote for? I'm like, well, I voted for Trump. And I think that was it. He never talked to me ever again and hasn't invited me to his show. I'm like, I don't know. Sorry.
But your art is like the coolest. Like I said, it's the bee's knees.
Oh,
and you would know about bees.
Yes.
When you hive, girl.
I got my super suit. You remember my character from my comic?
Yes.
I got her suit made.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I cannot wait to see that.
It has built-in shoes and everything. So
Are you going to wear the suit?
I was actually going to wear it to Comic-Con to surprise you guys.
Oh my God. Are you going to San Diego too?
I'm going to Tucson. I don't know if I can go to San Diego.
Well, Christy, right, Alma? If you can ever make it out to San Diego Comic-Con, I know it's hard because it's a big investment. It's a big thing. But right, Christy, Deb, she's coming with us. We'll take you under your wing. We'll take you under our wing, and we'll probably, I don't know, ruin you for a night.
Dan,
hanging out with Debbie and Christy. Forget it.
No, we're not going to ruin her.
No,
we love her. Dan,
she'll have
thank
fun.
you. Dan just posted the link to the hive. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, I actually revamped it because Billy's been teaching me a little bit because he's been giving me links to fight scenes. So I did my first fight scene recently. It's still like in the making of it, but I'm up to like 106 actual permanent readers and over 2,000 on Webtoons because I remember you told me to test it. And so I've been testing it and I've been promoting and people in my town have been donating money to me smallly, $500 already.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
and
Chris, people are going to know who you are this year.
I'm hoping that's the goal.
Yeah.
But it's important. You're doing it. You're doing everything right. You're baby steps, and you are garnering a following. And you know what? Starting in your hometown is always the best as far as support. Same thing with us. We had more support coming from Queens and Long Island when we started than we knew what to do with.
Right.
I do a cute little craft fair where I make. You might see my pajama pants, but you know what? I called myself out. It's fine. I made you guys one of these too, and I made you Bumblebee ones. But I made these.
Hang on, let me go big with.
Are they shaker charms?
Yeah, I got you.
They're not.
Oh, they're like shaker charms or something.
Oh, they're just classic Game Boys, and so I've been selling these because the joke is,
And we get bumblebees?
I have, yeah, they have Bumblebee Pokemon cards, so I made you guys Bumblebee ones so you guys can think of me.
Thank you.
And so I've been making those, and I'm like, this is my side hustle. My real job is I'm a full-time comic book creator. And
Heck yeah.
There you go, girl.
And my goal is to make a comic page a day, and I'm
Oh,
up
wow.
to, like, in total with both books is like 180 already.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow.
Cool.
I have a different kind of format. I like fun things. I like puns. I've hide things in for my family, and I rip off Digimon. You know, the fun stuff.
Hey, Christy. So someone like we've been doing this for 30 plus years.
Yeah.
You're young. You came in. Any advice, and Vaughn's doing the same thing now that you could give. Now you've published several successful Kickstarters, a bunch of books. Any advice you can give Vaughn, to Alma, and to the people out there that may want to get into comics, to come in?
Well, I think what Well, what I was thinking, like probably what you want to do is know the format that you're doing. If you're wanting to print stuff eventually, find out like through what printer, what standard templates you're looking at. And also know to try to do desktop publishing. Now, I'm not saying now it's like weird because they say, oh, well, why don't you talk about the art first? It's like, well, you need to format your art to fit your book. That's going to save you a lot of money if you know how to lay out your own book and do your own covers and know printing principles. So luckily I worked in package design in a former life. So I knew about printing and the schematics of printing, and that helps. Number two, also learn some shipping and logistics. It's actually simpler than what it is. So if you do anything crowdfunding like a Kickstarter, you fulfill that because eventually you're going to have to do that. Yeah. Know like the windows of time to manufacture your stuff, know the templates of manufacturing your stuff so you could tell your backers or AK investors. I mean, they're really investors. So know about that. And then you can go and stage your shipping. Like what I do is like, let's say if the prints are done first and just some people have ordered prints, I'll send those first. And I'll let my backers know and just have great communication. Other than that, work on your artwork. Try new things that inspire you. Like right now, Todd McFarlane's running Spunuary, and I wasn't even thinking of doing it, but I was on Mel and Mog's show. Mel and Mog, they did SketchUp, and I just did it at a whim, like doing Spawn, and that was on auction. That sketch as I did it sold. And I'm like, well, this looks about the format. So I just looked at the contest requirements and then I just popped it on there. So I'm just been doing it for fun. So, just do whatever it is. Like I also try to post like once every day or a few times every day to like get the artwork looking at and eyes on that and get my presence known. There's a lot of other things too. Like I know that either it was Nile or you guys like on the PopXP tweet, they were talking about all the drama that was going on in the comic industry. And I was like kind of laughing about it because I know about some of that shit. I've told you guys personally about it. And I've also told people like, don't be a dick and start fights online. So I don't think you guys would do that, but I always tell people don't do WWE stuff.
I was about to say, I like drama.
Don't test me.
Alma likes the drama, so she wants.
I like drama.
But it's the thing.
Is it me? Am I the drama?
I think what Chrissy's saying, it's the hustle, right? Yeah. Get your name out there. Get you promote
hustle, networking, and being not scared to talk about what you love.
Yep.
That's exactly.
But also talk about your life.
Wait 1 second. I want to just comment on what she just said about talking about what you love. People are attracted to passion, right?
Yeah.
If you're passionate about what you're doing, people are automatically attracted to that.
Yeah. Talk about shit you love.
And that's, not for anything, Alma, that's what got us together. Your passion, the moment I heard you was...
Can I tell the story on how we met?
Sure. Absolutely.
Sure.
So
I do have to leave in a little bit. I apologize.
No, of course. Yeah.
I was really pumped about learning. So I've been going to that Comic-Con for like maybe 4 or 5 years, and I've never been to a panel. I actually walked by your booth every time and have talked to you guys before. But you guys never noticed, which is fine because I was
that's not true.
Make us feel terrible.
That's not true.
Don't do that to everyone. Don't worry.
Shut up.
But I was convinced by Jeffrey to come to your panel to learn how to network and create more comic book things because, you know, I have that comic book that I really want to make. I write comic books for kids in the children's hospitals. I'm a reoccurring cancer patient, and so I wanted to take my experience and make it positive, you know. And so they were talking about funding, and my situation is weird with funding. And so I was like, they'll have the answers. Let me talk to them. And I was sitting there, and I kept raising my hand every 5 minutes. I saw you looking at me. Every time I would raise my hand, I would go, and then they would be like, no, and I went. And then somebody would ask a question, then I would do it again, and it was finally my turn. And when I raised my hand and I asked how like that funding stuff worked, I think the spark kind of, you asked me why I was so passionate about it, and then I started telling you about the comic. And I think I accidentally overtook the show. I didn't mean to. And
it was a great panel. It was the panel was Debbie and I, Jimmy and Amanda, and Brian and Francisca.
Crowdfunding and comics.
Yeah. Our best friends from '94.
So we were all with our buddies, and actually the timing was perfect.
Yeah.
So don't ever think that.
Nope.
And I started telling them about like how I was a reoccurring brain tumor patient. I actually had brain surgery like last year. I was I think I was like a couple months into recovery from brain surgery, or maybe like a year and a half. I don't know. It was pretty recent. And I was telling them how I wanted to create a hero that you have this, she has this illness, but she understands that she wants to be this hero. So she works with it and not against it. And I think the pitch I used was I wanted to create a hero with that works with her illness and not against kind of thing. And I really got into it. I don't remember exactly what I said, but there's like, I incorporate sign language. I incorporate my own like going through it, but also having a classic superhero kind of feel. And it was great. It was a magical moment. You should have saw me the rest of the Comic-Con. I was like, I just became friends with Billy Tucci.
Well, I just wish you hung out with us because we all hung out that night. It was, you should probably invite her to come out with us.
And truth be told,
I think Debbie made you family that night, though. Debbie made you family that day. Yeah,
I absolutely did. And truth be told, it was your passion engaged us immediately. And then once we found out that you had struged with cancer.
No, she's been victorious over cancer.
Yes.
Multiple times.
Me being victorious over cancer as well, that kind of made us sisters. So there was no way I wasn't helping you after that.
I still tell people about it. I'm like, I've been adopted by Billy Tucci and his
Oh no, you're in. You're in. You're totally in. With her, forget it. You're in. She loves you. She
You're
adores
lucky
you.
you're not a couple years younger. Or Billy would be setting you up with our son. He does that a lot too.
He followed me on Instagram today.
What?
Which one?
He followed me on Instagram.
Did he really?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he's
did.
very handsome. He's 20. Well, how old are you? You're 20.
I just turned 27, like in
You're
May.
27. Oh my God. I think you're like 23. All right.
No, it's because of the brain tumor. I was in a kind of an area where it developed stuff. My little brother Ryan, he put me in my place saying of how short I was. He let me know how little I look.
You're the same size as her.
Yeah, you're
and
not
her
little.
and Christy. You're
You're
not little.
No, he was like he's like 5'2" or something like 6'2", and
Me too. I'm 6'2" too.
Wait, shut
I'm
up.
so 6'2".
Oh wait, excuse me 1 second. My cousin told me to do that.
Why?
And he'll look down and he'll be like, "You so small," and I'll be like,
"Well, everybody's small compared to him."
But it's I look a lot younger from what I really am. I think it might be a great superpower.
Well, you're adorable and wonderful, and we love you.
And you're incredibly talented. And please, if we get Alma out to San Diego, we're gonna have a good time with her. Let's get some wine in her or some.
I'm allergic to alcohol.
What?
I can't have alcohol because of my brain cancer.
Oh, well then we'll just make you laugh until you get exhausted.
It's kind of funny. So technically I can have alcohol, but I only have 1% of my cerebellum left. I'm not supposed to be walking, and I'm supposed to be, like, the last brain surgery, I was supposed to be mute, but now I can't shut the fuck up, so it kind of backfired. So
you're awesome.
you.
Yeah, but you're awesome. You're like a little rock star. I don't know how you say.
There's a super chat for Alma.
Yeah, we got one right here.
Opinionated news guy, $5. A Cancer Survivors Club is exclusive and awesome. We rule. Does Alma have a Twitter to follow her work? Question mark.
I have. I do. Remember, because you guys made me make everything. But right now I'm more active on the Facebook, which I have it, and I started getting fan art recently.
Oh, that's great when you get that. Like for Demon Bitch, I get like the sexy chicks, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
No, they're your
For
fans,
the
baby.
Facebook group,
There you
have
go.
this. And do you guys remember where I said I used to make like outfits that you can wear from Emmy?
Yes.
From the comic. My sister got me for Christmas the sweater.
Yes, I saw. Yes,
yes,
yeah,
we saw that.
Yeah.
We saw
You
that.
should saw me. I cried. I was so happy. It was the best Christmas present ever.
Well, you truly are a beautiful warrior.
Absolutely.
And you are an incredible talent, and we are so blessed, right, to be. Well, you're like family now. I think.
We're just so very proud of you.
Yeah, we adopted you.
Awesome. So my family's actually, because you guys are up in New York, right?
Yes.
I have family up there, so anytime we go up there, I'll let you guys know.
Well, shit, yes, heck yeah.
Absolutely, let us know.
We go to all the 12 places in the city too, so.
We used to have a little apartment kind of condo thing out in Manhattan. Was it Manhattan? It was on the comedy strip.
The what strip?
The comedy strip.
I don't know what that is.
In
It might be in Manhattan.
yeah, I think it was in Manhattan because it's all where all the famous comedy people goes.
The comedy strip.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's where Dangerfields is and all that stuff. Yes,
impediment.
yes, yeah.
So the last brain surgery, I developed a speech impediment, and so there will be some words I'm not allowed to say, or I try really hard to say, and it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, let me tell you something, Alma. You have no speech impediment.
No.
You have no disability. You are, like I said, you're a rock star. You really are.
There are no limits to you, my love.
Yeah.
Guys, I do have to go. I'm sorry. I have to.
Christy, we love you,
presidential
honey.
duties to get to, Christy.
Yeah, we're gonna close out anyway, guys. I just want to thank everyone. Evil One said added your Facebook, Alma. Christy, love you, honey. Happy New Year. We'll see you soon. Okay, kid?
Yeah, definitely. We will. Nice to meet you, Alma. Nice to meet you, Von.
Launch the next campaign, come on the show, okay?
Huh?
When you launch the next campaign, let us know and come on the show.
All right, I'll let you guys know ahead of time. Thank you so much.
Kid.
All right,
Talk to you
thanks,
later.
Christy.
All right,
We'll
good to
talk
catch
to you.
up.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sweetie.
All right, guys. So I wanna, on behalf of Deborah and I, and of course Nile Scala, the kid right here, the other kid right here. You guys rock. Thank you guys for the wonderful 28 days was the Kickstarter campaign.
I don't remember.
We are at, let me go to Kickstarter real quick. How'd we do?
It's weird.
Yeah, there's no.
Did it close? Is that why?
Here you go.
You broke 30 grand on Indiegogo.
Did we? I did not know that. Woo! So we have 62. We're now about $7,000 away from $100,000 on this campaign. Thank you, guys. Vaughn Coleman, good talking to you. Even though you didn't say a word, kid.
We didn't miss any super chats, did we?
I don't think. No.
We got this one right. Evil One, $5.
No, we didn't read this one. If it weren't for knowing you, Billy, I would not have found CG. And if I didn't find G, I probably wouldn't be alive.
Aww.
Love you, Billy. We love you too, Evil One. Hoping I can make a comic soon. Make your comic, right, Alma? Right, Vaughn?
Yeah.
Follow your dream. Make your book. It may be the only book you ever make. Like me, I saved Alma. If you saw my earlier video, I made color Xeroxes and I had no money. of every single pencil page. I own all the original inked pages. I own all the original colored pages because it was all colored by hand back then. Make your comic. It may not, you may not make 2 comics, you may not make 3 comics, but everyone out there, you guys can make at least 1 comic book. And make it. Make your book and follow your dream. And you know what? Passion, right? Enthusiasm is contagious.
Absolutely.
And people, just like with Alma, when we met Alma, we were blown away by her, especially by her artwork and her
Well, it was
passion.
her passion first. We didn't see the artwork until after the passion.
Right.
You also thought I also had to tell you my age because again you thought I was.
Yeah,
super
I
young.
thought this adorable little thing was like 16.
Yeah, we thought.
She's like, no, I'm 26. I'm like, holy
No,
cow.
I'm 26. I swear, I'm an adult. I think, but this is my main character.
Oh, that's great.
Gorgeous.
That is
Gorgeous.
Wow.
This is the
That's
one
cool.
that's based off me. She has the reoccurring brain tumors.
Well, let me tell you something, Alma. Alma, you're gonna have a great 2024, and we're gonna have a lot of fun.
I'm gonna try at least.
No,
And
you
if
don't
I-
try. There is no try.
No. You're gonna do it. That's that.
Yeah.
You saw my
If
goal
we have
on
to
Facebook.
drag you kicking and screaming.
Scarlett,
You know
you
what?
like when I try to
Probably
throw
a
Star
fun
Wars thing in there?
experience.
There is no try, and then she just cuts me off because she has
Yeah,
no
she
idea what
totally-
that's
yeah.
what I'm
I
trying to
know
go
what
to.
it is.
No.
I've heard it way
She's
too
so
many
she gets all the Star Trek stuff. Don't worry.
She does not. All right.
we gotta-
Sorry.
It was Star
Thank you,
Wars,
Minka.
not Star Trek.
Hang on.
Star Trek's way better.
I never watched Star Trek.
What?
Get the hell
Oh, you
out of
friend me
here.
on
I've never
Facebook. I'll
seen
friend
any
you.
Star Trek anything.
What?
All right. You know
You
what?
make me sick, Vaughn. Jeez. Let's read this super chat here. Minka for $10.
Anyway,
Billy,
so-
Billy, congratulations once more on your campaign and wishing much success for all CG Creator projects. Have a good evening. Nile. It's Nile, bro. Nile.
Yes,
Vaughn,
Nile.
Christy,
Nile.
Billy, and chat. Hail. This came before Alma got on, so we're gonna add Alma into that.
Yeah, what a great stream, guys. Thank you. Even one
Opinionated
when
news
is-
guy. When is the campaign on the other platform closing? Tonight as well?
No. We're in demand right now. We're gonna.
So yes, the actual campaign closed on Monday, but with Indiegogo, we go straight in demand. So it's still available. We may be, as I said earlier, making some changes early next week, but for now, the in-demand campaign remains unchanged.
Yeah, because
from
of the
launching campaign.
Yeah, because we're doing specialty covers, and if they're numbered, we have to stop that because we have to give because they take a long time to do it. So we're going to tie Vaughn to a chair and make him watch Star Trek.
Yeah, I've never seen any of them.
Surprisingly, I have watched some Star Trek. That means you have to.
Dude, you only have to watch the original series.
Dude, did you see how they left Captain Kirk out of the Paramount promo for Star Trek Day?
No.
I've never seen.
Unbelievable.
All right, we're ending this on a positive
Really?
note. Guys, Scala, my brother. Deborah,
Yes.
my
Lava.
Wait, you're waiting
Your
for
sweet lava.
I'm trying to think.
So
I have Scala and I have
skip it.
Deborah, so I'm trying to figure out. No,
Who is
Yes,
your
my
favorite
wife,
lava?
My darling wife, Vaughn Coleman, my
Yeah.
little brother, and Alma, or my little sister, our little sister. Well, you're family now, Alma. So whether you like it or not, you're in. You guys are great. Everyone out there, thank you so much for supporting this Kickstarter campaign. It far exceeded our expectations. It's a beautiful specialty book, huge specialty book, and you all got in because it's going to cost you almost $20 more with all the cool stuff when it comes to comic shops in a few months. So thank you all. Scala, anything you want to say goodnight?
I just love everybody. I love everyone supporting my book and my campaign. And I wish everyone a happy new year. And Valentine's Day is coming, so please send chocolates to my P.O. box and any cards.
All right. Alma, anything you want to say?
I don't know. I haven't done this before.
Well, you should come on more often.
Yes, Alma.
That would be really
Alma,
fun.
you're going to come on more often onto our show.
And you should end
I
it with
would love
please check out The Hive by Alma.
Please check out my sweet little comic, The Hive. If you go on Facebook, you will find a link that will lead you up to everything. And I hope everybody will be excited to join my little nerdy bee comic fun journey.
Woohoo! There she
Perfect.
goes.
Real quick before we leave, Sigmund Freund. Huge congratulations on the previews cover. Heck yes, we got the previews cover. Boom.
Boom.
It's like us, yeah. Your campaigns have been great so far, and I can't wait to add the mass market versions to the books to my library. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sigmoid.
Thank you, Sigmoid. They're not going to be as good as the crowdfunding campaign books, but they'll be good.
They're going to be great,
They're not
Billy.
going to be not as good. That's terrible.
No, they're not as good. But
Why would you say that?
Yeah, it's a stupid thing to say. He's had too much slack.
Stupid, Billy. You're so stupid.
All right, guys. Love you guys. Vaughn Coleman, good to see you, brother.
Good to see you too, man. Good to see
Alma,
you too.
have a
Try
great
not
night.
to talk so much next time, Vaughn.
Yeah, really, Vaughn.
Yeah. Next
Vaughn's
time we'll
listening. Vaughn's
Scala,
here to
what's up?
relax and
Scala.
hang out.
Yeah.
He's been working hard on his book.
Oh,
Phenomenova, please sign up.
Vaughn, I
Emailing
want to
list
hear
is
about
live.
your book.
Yeah.
Yes, Vaughn. Let's talk about
Vaughn.
it.
Alma wants to hear about your book. Maybe you guys could like make a connection and start.
All right. Sounds good. Sorry, I'm on my computer and stuff's just coming in.
All
Where you
right.
going?
All right. Good night, Vaughn.
Where you
All right.
going, Vaughn? All right. See you, Vaughn.
Yeah,
Scala,
no.
Scala, what's
No. I'm reading notifications. Yeah, it's so. Should I talk about it on there or no?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
ahead.
As your
Yeah,
editor in
so
chief, I'd like you to
Phenomenova.
talk about this. Please.
All right, I'm gonna do this right here. Here's my book. If we could sign up. So it is called Phenomenova. So it's set 20 years after World War III, where there was a team of superheroes that fought during the war right here. You can see the battle, and it follows this teenage boy who is the son of a veteran who is struck by lightning while holding a mysterious crystal. And so he finds himself wanting to be like the heroes that fought in the war. And it's just like, basically he wants to be like those heroes, but he finds himself in way over his league.
Right? Isn't that great
Sounds
art?
something
Good.
way
kid.
over his head.
It is really good. I love it.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I've got a lot of new pages. I'm really excited. It's dedicating it to my dad and the creative team right here. I just edited the page, and when you sign up, you'll get a free trading card. So definitely check it out.
I haven't done a website yet. I'm still working. I have to work with my parents with that kind of stuff. But
I love it that
exciting.
a
That's
Gen.
so
I love
cool.
a Gen Z is asking Gen Xers to help them with their website. Sorry.
It's not just that. It's just like I'm like, hey, is it okay if I post this legal stuff? Huh? We'll get back to. My dad was a company commander on post, so we run military status in our family, kind of thing.
Oh, he's an officer. Oh, geez.
Yeah, he was. So we're in SV and Sarah Vista, so it was Fort Huachuca, and he was the company commander of the hospital on post.
Mm.
And so we run very military kind of family. So, and he's the business guy in our family. So I learned my business skills from him. That's how I learned how to network. But he is like my business person. So like he's in charge of the business stuff. So I like to go through him. We have a battle plan for it, and I've been doing it, but he's been busy.
Yeah.
All in good time.
Yeah, and this is gonna be your
baby steps.
Yeah,
my
this is gonna
dear,
be your
baby
year,
steps.
kid. It's gonna be your year.
I'm gonna try at least. They're also not super comic book people, but when I want them to meet you guys at some point so they realize this is legit.
Well, I'm happy to attest to that.
Indeed. Well, maybe we can shame Brian and Fran to invite us to Tucson. Well, maybe we can just go.
Well, we could
just go as exhibitors.
That's true.
Which we never do, though. But
As long as wrestling season hasn't started.
yeah, that's right. Well, it's Penn State. All right, guys. Thank you all. Scala.
Bye,
What
everybody.
a great show.
Deb's
Great
out.
show.
Deb's out.
Bye, Deb.
Bye.
She's
Deb.
out. Oh my God, she's out. There she goes.
Finally,
What a
bro.
great show, guys. Good to see you. Vaughn, good to see you, kid.
Good to see you too.
Alma, wonderful to see you.
Great meeting you, Alma.
Yes, we're going to have Alma on a lot more. Vaughn's a regular. Vaughn's part of the family, too. And Alma, you want to start coming on with us? Start talking about your books? We start talking about comics?
I would love that. I have a whole bunch of really I would love to show my comic book a lot more. I'm trying to learn how to like talk to people and do live shows like this because I'm last year I was nominated for Arizona's Heart and Soul with the comic, and I wanted to learn how to do things like this better. So I feel like this would be a really good experience.
Well, this is the platform for it. We'll get you out.
Yeah,
Everyone's
and
going to know you, just like they know Vaughn Coleman.
The future.
Yep, the future of comics. All right, guys, thank you so much. Scala, what a great campaign. $62,706. Kickstarter, 30 days or 28 days, I think it was. Thank you all. This is going to be a really expensive book. So
it will be the coolest book, though.
One of them. So
it's gonna be gorgeous, bro.
Yep. And Happy New Year, everyone. And Scala, what's going on next week for the PopXP?
I don't know. What do we got
All
going
right,
on?
we don't
next
know.
week?
Who cares?
You
It's
know?
a weekend.
I'll
Everyone
post.
stay warm.
I'll post the promos. I gotta figure out what to do for Wednesday night. I don't know. I was gonna have a pretty big guest on, but he's very sick right now, so I don't think that's gonna happen Wednesday.
Everybody's getting the
So
cooties. Noticing.
that's right.
Everyone's sick
getting
now.
cooties.
Everyone's sick.
And so I may pull together a crowdfunding comics show. You know, we've been getting a lot of people reaching out to come on, so I might grab 2 or 3 guests for that. Then we'll have a little Thursday night live with Bill Tucci next week.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
We got Polito on, Steven Semino on Tuesday.
No,
I think
what?
JC Vaughn. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a little Overstreet homage.
Brian's sick too. He's got like a flu or something.
Well, hopefully he's better
Jimmy's
by
in LA.
Tuesday.
So I reached out to some people, the bros and stuff, and all the the people that do Kickstarters. The bros are all busy. Graham was streaming and then had some family stuff. Jimmy's in LA, so he's got a big dinner meeting for something, like movie thing. And Brian's sick. He's got like a wicked cold or a flu or something. So
that's been going around recently. I just got done having that too.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for joining us. You guys are wonderful. Scala, want to take us out? Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, everyone, have a great night. We'll see you all next week. Vaughn, Alma, thanks for coming on. And we'll talk to you all later.
Good night, guys.
Night.
Good night.
Hey everyone, thank you for joining us on PopXP. If you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button and also click the bell for notifications when we go live and we upload some awesome new content. Also, don't forget to head on over to Twitter and follow us at the PopXP and over on Instagram at the PopXP. Thanks again everyone, and we'll see you soon.